boop.
Okay, we're on the waiting screen.
Hello. How are you guys? I see that we've already got some folks in. Hey, Jared. Hey, Amber Hearts. Follows. Sweet goodness.
So now, the moment of truth, can they hear us?
Yeah, that's the good question. We should at least know that they can
Yes.
hear
Yes,
me.
we can. Yes, we can.
Aha! We have not had the same problem.
Yep.
So, good day,
I just
window.
voice jammed myself. It was terrible.
Oh no, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But welcome to the. I did good one. It was my devices. It wasn't me. My devices just decided to play nice today, but yes, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the 12th episode of MikDoodling with Miki. I appreciate that each and every one of you are here. We've actually got quite a few people in the call today too, so I'm pretty excited to get this kicked off and just kind of jump right into the work.
Oh boy, 9 people counting you.
Huh?
9 people counting
you. That is quite a few. I don't know where they keep coming from, but you know, they show up at the doorstep, and it's like,
fucking.
Here we are.
When Miki puts out the call, we come out of the woodwork.
Hey, it's true. Like, there was just me and Tony not 5 minutes ago. we put out a message like, hey, gathering for the art call, and then boom, 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 you guys were there. I mean, nobody can say you're not reliable, right?
Hey, you walked out on the back patio and shook the cat food bag. Don't be surprised if the strays come in flock.
That's
are you calling me a stray?
Yes.
Motherfucker, we are Fat Dog. It's the dog food bag.
I was gonna say, nobody's a stray in my house. I adopt all. Actually, it leads me to a fun story, because I actually did bring home a lot of strays in my day, like my younger years, and I probably brought home at least 4 cats that ended up being permanent cats because my parents just could not deny their cuteness. But one of them in particular, and this is a very interesting story, and I always started out with the day that I stole someone's cat. I'll let this sink in for a second. I know it makes me sound like I'm really bad, but
I'm so intrigued now.
Or did it
I must know. I must know more.
Oh my god! So the day that I stole somebody's cat, so this was like back in, again, like I said, my younger years when. I mean, all right, okay, Juan. Before you start going, like, you know, or geez, Maraca. Cat stealing lady either. You guys think about my nature and what it means for me to steal a cat, and then think about the situation that would require me to do something.
She's doing chaotic good.
It was. It truly was chaotic good. It 100% can be described in that manner. You were saying?
Knowing cats, I mean, it could have also just adopted you.
Oh, well.
That's fair.
All right, so I was with a friend, and me and this friend went to another friend's house to do indiscernible young teenage things. No, it wasn't sex. It was drugs. But
that was great. That was great.
But the weird thing about it is like, so okay, when you have to do this, you're always finding yourself in these really random, like, undisclosed places. You could end up anywhere, right? You could end up in a super fancy home where the parents do it too, and they're like, fuck it, we're rich enough, and we just don't give a shit. Or you could end up in the backwoods, off a beaten trail, in a house that doesn't have a front door and the living room is in the front yard. Now, based off of that description, I'm sure you're probably going, well, Miki, I think we know which one you went to. And you'd be right. It was the unfortunate backwoods, off the beaten trail, no front door on the house, no power, and the living room was in the front yard.
What the methamphetamine is going on with the story?
I'm sorry, but your life was just Fallout. Was a Fallout adventure. Like, let's be honest here. Like, and by specifically, I mean Fallout 3. I don't.
I haven't played, so I don't know to take that a compliment or not. But this
It's a
wasn't
compliment. It's the best. It's the best out of all.
Ooh, the best out of all. Okay.
How dare?
I am super enthralled in this story. I need to know the rest. Like,
I need to know the rest, but I'll debate Tony on that one later.
So okay, we get there and whatever, and we're hanging out and we're sitting in the front yard in the living room. So they were kind of the same thing, and we were smoking and whatever, and just having a good time. And all of a sudden, this sweet as can be sweet cat jumps up onto the couch that's in the front yard, and it's a little bobtailed tortie. It's like she literally looked like a miniature bobcat. She wasn't, but she looked like one, and she was precious and adorable. And I thought to myself, "Ooh, kitty!" So. Of course, the animal lover of which I am was like, oh, okay, it's time to earn the cat's trust now. I don't fucking care about the people here. And so my full attention was on the cat. Eventually, they earn the cat's trust, and then it comes up close enough for me to pet. And as I pet it, I felt the most disturbing thing I've ever felt in my life. It felt like what was clumps of dirt deep embedded within the fur on the skin, right? And you must be thinking to yourself, well, I mean, for people who don't have a front door and a living room in the front yard, the cat probably did have a bunch of dirt. Well, whatever. I was thinking to myself, this cat is so sweet and kind, and it's in this situation. So I looked wholeheartedly at this guy, and I went to high school with the dude too. It wasn't like we were complete strangers, but he didn't hang out within my normal social circles. So we at least were acquainted, and I looked this guy straight in the face, and I told him, dude, I'm gonna take your cat home with me when I leave. Like, I'm putting your cat in my car and taking it with me. And we were like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. I guess he probably thought that I was like being like facetious. That it's like a way of me saying your cat's so sweet, I want it. But no, I was dead serious. And so when I left, I scooped that cat up and I put her into my backseat and I brought her home. And what I came to find when I got home was that it was not no, before you sit here and keep talking about I nicked some random guy's cat. When I got home, what I found was not clumps of dirt. It was clumps of scabs and fleas.
Oh my god.
I was assuming ticks.
I'm sure there were some ticks on there too. So I ended up I holed this cat up in the bathroom, and I went through, I gave it a bath. I went through with the flea comb, and I stayed in there for hours just combing it through, put some flea medication on her, and I shut her up in the bathroom for the rest of the night to keep her away from the other cats and everything, because the second I let them like even remotely close to it, they would be immediately infested. And so when I opened the door the next day, it was like a tiny flea graveyard on my bathroom floor. And my mom wholeheartly was opposed to it when she came home that night, because I came right out and said it to her. I told her what I did and what had happened. And she was pretty upset, because not only was it another stray cat that I had brought home without permission, because that happened a lot.
She thought about trying to figure up a number, and then she couldn't.
It was.
I get the feeling you've done this more than once.
I may have done.
She just said she did it more than once.
I will say this is the only time that I stole somebody else's cat. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's the only time I ever stole, like, wholeheartedly. I knew it belonged to someone else, and exactly, Felice, I went yoink my cat now. That's the only time it's ever happened. However, it is not the only time that I have brought a random cat home that did not originally belong to us without permission. This happened a lot. And she was pretty upset by it. But when I opened the door the next day and my mom got even the smallest glance of what this little flea graveyard on the bathroom floor looked like, she understood. And she wasn't mad at me anymore. And lo and behold, but of course, rescues, they always say, right? Rescues are the best cats or best pets that you could ask for, because they're loyal, they know what you have done for them. And Gino is what we ended up naming her. And you know that if she got her a name, she stayed with us, and she became my mom's favorite cat. She loved Gino, and Gino loved us, and she was one of the best kitties we've ever had. But yeah, I wholeheartedly stole that person's cat, and he asked me about her a couple years later, which is like really weird because we totally went to high school together, and I don't know if maybe he just like avoided me, like this bitch like whole ass stole my cat. She's like
yoinked
fucking,
my cat.
Yeah, like fucking crazy lady. But it is as you say. I stole the kitty to save the kitty because when I realized the situation that this cat was in, I could not stand by.
That is a full-on chaotic good story.
No
Sounds
shit.
like you relieved the cat.
Speaking of nicking cats, you know, if Chibi ends up joining us, we can talk about how she nicked her cat Yuki.
All right.
I mean, allegedly.
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 But yeah, I will forever remember that cat, and unfortunately, and this is kind of one of those things, like, you know, it's like what can you do kind of situation, is that she unfortunately did end up passing a little bit before her time because a neighbor's dog, she jumped a neighbor's fence and went into their backyard, and the dog did not like that, and it was very sad.
This story just got real sad. I don't like it.
And I mean, it's interesting because you kind of have to think about that in life. Is like, what did your decisions? Where is the leak? You have to think about what did your decisions cause butterfly effect wise. But and here's the thing is that I will literally never regret taking that cat home with me, because that cat then lived some of the most comfortable years it probably had ever lived in its life. And that would not have happened if it had stayed where it was. And I can say that for a true fact. Like, it was one of those kind of bittersweet situations. But she was the best cat ever. And she was just so sweet and kind. But I now, at the end of this story, I will further to say, I do not condemn you going and stealing someone's cat. Please do not take this as the righteous, oh, well, if Miki did it, I can do it too. It's for a good cause. No, it is an absolutely chaotic good move, and it does
Only
not
steal
make it-
cats.
You mean condone, not condemn.
No, not condemn. Yeah, you mean you don't condone it. I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard that. We do not condone stealing other people's kitties without good cause.
Yeah.
Well, even then, it may not necessarily be.
It is
The
never. It's
greatest
not quite
idea.
legal.
It is not quite legal, and it's just just don't get in trouble. Yeah. I mean, unless you tell the person to their face you're gonna steal it, and then they're like, whatever. He had his chance to stop me, and he didn't. And I kind of say it's his fault for not taking me seriously. Okay? Yeah. I think we can all agree on that.
Miki, you're being very defensive. It's kind of sus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
A little sus.
So Miki, actually, if you could do me a favor real quick.
never. I'm kidding. What?
I need you to follow me to Medbay.
If you want to bring
Can you save?
what I just sent you on screen. Also, yeah, remember to save.
Okay.
So for those of you who like joining for the art and for the Czech characters specifically,
I'm working on it.
Yep. All right. So one of our characters and other Czech characters that will be shown and announced at later streams have officially joined PDW.
Yes.
And why is
Yep.
And so for those of you who don't normally watch PDW, last week
Our lovely
we
physician.
introduced Molly Gray from Czech into PDW, and she had one hell of a brutal first match. Not gonna
Yeah.
spoil how it went, but
8 out of 10.
yeah,
Solid, perfect 7 out of 11.
That's a number.
So that is something that you guys like supporting the original work, and we love that, and but we also we do a lot of stuff. We got a lot of people on the channel who bring stuff to us. Carson being first among them, and he works very hard at telling a pretty fucking crazy narrative for PDW. I've only recently picked it back up after kind of taking a break from it for a while. Got too invested in the characters.
He means he got heated.
Yeah.
Passionate.
Got lost
very
in the sauce.
Yeah. So be sure to stop by this next Thursday, as we will be premiering another Czech character. Wonder who it's going to be. No, it's not going to be Lily. I know the reviews are wondering.
I don't think the game could even possibly support that.
Is it going to be my guy?
I'm not going to say no.
God, what if it's Toast?
That's actually something we looked into. Like, I'm not. That was the first
I
thing we
know.
looked into.
I know you would look into it. That's why I said it.
Tobias, thank you. Thank you
I
very
didn't
much
even know
for
that.
that super chat.
Thank you for the thank you, bro.
Great. It's money.
Yep.
It is money. You are correct. And,
I mean,
and that is money that you absolutely never at any point, that you have to get. Yeah, do not feel obligated to give to us. You do not have to. It is greatly appreciated, because what you do donate does go to help pay those who are streaming. So it is worthwhile. But if you ever find yourself in an uncomfortable situation where you're not necessarily sure if you can, that is the sign to say that you should not.
And
fair to put.
So continuing on what I was saying. No, it's all right. So this week, this Thursday, not only are we going to be premiering a new Czech character into our Hall of Wrestling fanatics, but there will be information about a giveaway this month that Carson and I talked about earlier today. He's going to iron out the rest of the details, but it is something that we're planning on doing. So if you guys want the information on it, make sure you the fucking leaks. Make sure you stop by this Thursday to check it out. It will be on our gaming channel. By the way, we have a gaming channel. You should go subscribe.
We do. I have a character on there, although I've been a terrible mother, and I have not gone to check on how she has been doing lately. Although I hear well. I just haven't had the time to. I've been pretty busy these days, which is kind of weird. It keeps my days quite eventful, though.
Oh yeah, and we're getting real close to getting storyboarding.
Yeah.
For turn one. So we're getting
Tony,
there.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
I do have a commission for Miki to make Super Saiyan Toast, which could work for PDW. Just saying.
The issue being is trying to convey that the character is a dragon. That this just.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
I full-heartedly leave that with me. Actually, so it's really funny that it's brought up in this way, is because I talked about how I'm pretty busy. You guys have been keeping me busy. I actually got a whiteboard today because it's gotten to the point now where I need to be able to have a non-disposable way to keep track of everything, and Salty Rick, you're the first on that list.
Yay.
It's funny, Miki. Like,
And she's getting recommendations from people who are contacting her. It was great.
Which is weird, but anyways,
it's kind of crazy, Miki. I knew that you would get more work, not just from us, but from the fans once we brought you on. But I did not think it would be the staggering, consistent amount that you're getting. It's makes me very happy.
Yeah. And then from the other side of it, this is actually like a really weird side story, but I'm also starting to get pretty up there in the Mermaid community here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a fucking thing, and I have a really good friend of mine from the con community that does do mermaid stuff, and she's got a pod here that's local to Nashville. And so I think that at one point I had drawn a picture for her of her Mersona, and she shared it around, and so I've slowly been accumulating mermaid commissions as well. In fact, I've got one right now as someone reached out to make a gift of someone else's mermaid. It's pretty cool. I even have adopt-a-bottles for mermaids.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's like another random fact about me and my life. It's a thing.
Huh.
Yeah. Right? I know.
Yeah.
You said Mersona.
Mersona.
And I love that. Also, wait, is a group of mermaids called a pod?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was...
Alrighty then.
I mean, that's what they call themselves. I don't know.
But one last thing, because so some of you may notice that I sound pretty tired. I'm a lot more low energy.
I was wondering when this was coming.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
I'm pretty worn out. And there's a reason for that. And this is something I've been wanting to vent about for, I don't know, today.
24 hours.
Less than 24 hours, but it's one of those things where it's only going to happen once. So I only wanted to tell the story once, because any more than, I need to clear the air with my own psyche, as it were, and get it out. After that, no more of it. So I was called in for Snowplow duty last night for my job. Oh yeah, definitely. And for those of you who do not know, I am an Arwis field tech for the state that I work in. Basically, I run their weather programs so that, the information that the DOT and what have you gets, I'm the guy that they get that information from. That is what I was brought on to do. My entire department, we run their entire ITS side of things. Cameras, sensors, so on and so forth. And unlike most departments with the DOT, our job is year-round. There isn't a slow season for us. Now, I'm not saying that, the other departments, that they don't have work during, like, the winter months. They do, but it's lessened because of the weather. That doesn't apply to my department. And so because of that, we are supposed to be exempt from snowplow duty. Well, as you may have guessed, that didn't happen.
I might have had a feeling.
Which, again, I am not super opposed, or rather, I was not super opposed to it.
Until you had to do it.
However, for whatever fucking reason, the higher-ups on the snowplow side of things decided that they were going to wait till 8 p.m. to put out the fucking call whether or not I needed to be in at midnight. And I already worked my day job. I already put in my hours for that day. So, I went for a full over 24 fucking hours without sleep, and that's not something I do anymore. I don't pull all-nighters. I can't. Anyway. So, as some of you may be thinking, oh, well, if, sudden snowstorm hits, then yeah. And no, I agree with you. But that's not what happened. There was barely any moisture. There was a 20% chance for like 3 hours out of the entire night. I wish I was making that up. I'm not. And they still decide to call us out. And again, we're transfers. We're supposed to be the very last resort. Like, we're not supposed to be called on unless there is no other options. So the idea is, when shit hits the fan, that's when they call us in. Shit had not hit the fan. In fact, the fan wasn't even on at this point.
What a sentence.
Yeah.
Or in the room.
Yeah, or even in the room, right? So again, you know, at this point, it just kind of sounds like I'm complaining. But I'm trying to set the context. So I have never done snowplow duty before. Ever. They gave us quote-unquote training, but it wasn't fucking training. It was, hey, you know, here is an afternoon of a crash course of what it will be expected and what to do. And it was the bare fucking minimum to make me have even the slightest fucking inkling as to what this would entail, right? I have not lived in this state I lived in the state for just over a year. I don't know where fucking anything is. And I made that abundantly clear. I'm like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. First year snowplowing, I've never done this before. The training was inadequate. And I don't know where anything is. And I made this abundantly clear. And to the guy whom I was reporting directly to, he was an absolute sweetheart. He was a great guy. You know, C, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Keep being awesome, man. He helped. He was there. You know, fucking, he knew I was nervous. He did everything he could to kind of help me out. Anyway, fast forward. You know, I'm going through my routes. I finally figured out my fucking route after like 3 hours. I stopped screwing it up because, you know, first year doing plow duty and, you know, first year living in the damn state, and they decided, yeah, you know what, we're going to give this guy night duty. You know, I have trouble finding where I am during the day, let alone night. Come on, what the fuck? So anyway, I'm doing my route.
Tony, so how do I plow the snow? Boss, see that snow? Tony, yeah, boss, plow it.
See, that's the thing, there was no snow. There was no snow. I didn't even have a fucking plow on the damn plow truck.
Were you just spreading salt?
Yeah, well, that was the idea.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so you know, they assigned me to a lane through my route, and I'm going through it, and there is barely any moisture on the fucking road, like at all. Like in certain areas, there's more, but on my route, there's like nothing. Like it was a complete waste for me to be out there. Anyway, so I'm going through it, and I get a you know, it comes through the radio. The guy I'm reporting to, and I'm keeping names out of it. I'm just gonna call him C. Yeah, C comes through, and he's like, "Hey, pull over to the side. I'm gonna pull over to the shoulder. I'll be there in a little bit." I have no idea what the hell's going on. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I pull over, and one of the other guys shows up. It isn't C. It's some fucking young punk. I don't know. And I get out. I go, "Hey, what's up?" And you know, and he points to the hatch on the bed of my truck, and apparently it had cracked open. You know, 3, 4, 6 inches. I don't know, but apparently it had opened, and a bunch of salt just straight out while I was driving on one of my routes. No idea this happened. No idea how it happened.
I mean, you still did your job.
And so he goes, "Yeah, one of the supervisors will be out here." Like they're not telling me jack shit. You know, apparently, you know, it seems like a serious thing. You know, so anyway, I wait out there. Nothing happens, and C comes into the radio. "Hey, I need you to come back to the garage." Okay, I'm heading back to the garage. You know, so I park there. You know, they tell me to dump the remaining salt that I have in the thing. And I'm like, I don't know. You know, they called it the dump, and to me that translates to a literal fucking dumpster. And I'm like, I don't know where that is. What is that? Well, it's where you filled your salt up to at the beginning of that. I go, that I didn't fucking do that. My truck was already filled with salt when I got here, so I didn't have to fucking do anything. So you're gonna have to dumb it down and talk to me like this is my first fucking year doing this. Oh wait, it is. So they show me where it is. They had me back my truck into it, and like the dude's like, "All right, do this," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. How do I do that?" So he had to come into my cab and show me how to do everything, because again, they didn't cover that in the fucking training. All right. And so he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to open the latch. I go, again, how do I do that? So he shows me there's this little switch, right? And you know, like in the movies where you see like the self-destruct button and it's got like that little like plastic thing over it, and then you open it, and then there's the little switch to blow up whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Like I'm painting a picture.
They got the emergency case over the button so you don't hit it by accident.
Exactly. Yes. So that's what they have to open the little fucking latch for this thing. And there is no goddamn way. It is fucking impossible to accidentally hit that switch. It is not fucking possible.
That's the idea.
Yeah, but you're you. You can.
So I dump my truck and I park and I wait for C to come out and he's like, yeah, you got to fill this out. You know, we got to do an incident report. And I'm like, what happened? Like, you guys have told me nothing at this point. Like, he walks up to me like I know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I got to fill this out. Why? What's going on? Well, you got to fill out an incident report. Again, what the fuck happened? Like, you guys are talking to me like I know what I did. I don't know what the hell is happening. So he tells me, oh yeah, well, during your route, your thing came open and your salt came out, so I need you to write down what happened. And I go, dude, I don't fucking know what happened. I didn't even know that happened. This is the first I'm fucking hearing about this. So, I write my fucking report and, this is what happened. This is the events that led to this. And I literally had no idea this happened at one point. Apparently. And like one of the guys was like, well, when you put the salt in, you probably got it too close to the bed. It didn't close all the way. And I'm like, okay, that's a valid theory, but I didn't put the salt in the fucking truck. So, again, C is the only one who's in my fucking corner at this point. He's the only one who's like, dude, don't worry about it. I got into an accident that was actually my fault. And I'm still here. You're not going to lose your job over this. You don't need to worry about this. Like, he's the only one who's actively, like, he understands. All these other guys are looking down their fucking nose at me like I'm a fucking idiot. And I don't know how many fucking times I have told them at this point, I've never done this before. You guys threw me into the deep end with fucking sharks and expected me to get out of there without at least a little fucking nick. All right? So I filled out my fucking report, and he's like, all right, go home, report to we'll call him M. Report to M. Make sure he doesn't have anything else for you. So I go to M, and I go, all right, do you have anything else for me? And he starts fucking berating me. Oh, this is unacceptable. You should have known this, and that. And I go, dude, I don't know how many times do I have to say before it sinks in, dude? I don't know what the hell I am doing. Say, well, it's your responsibility. And I go, yeah, well, it's your fucking responsibility to make sure that people that you are bringing in that is not a part of your crew know what the fuck they're doing. So I call my boss and I go, hey, here's what's going on. They asked for your name and number. Something's coming down the pipeline. I don't know what's going to happen. He goes, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen either. This has never happened before. And I go, I'm so fucking livid right now. Again, I'm going on 0 hours of sleep over 24 hours at this point. I'm so fucking angry. I'm seeing red. I can't sleep even though my body is like, dude, you need to sleep or we are going to fucking die. And it's just, this whole fucking situation, just from start to finish, has been one fuck up after the other. And the worst part is, it was nothing that I could do. It was completely out of my fucking... I still don't know how it happened. And thankfully, my boss is 100% in my corner, and he is absolutely told me he will go to bat for me on this. And that as my supervisor, he does not want me. He doesn't want any of our department to be doing snowplows, as we have more important shit to do. And it's just... Like, again... I don't care that I had to do snowplows. In fact, it was an interesting experience. I would much prefer to have been a day shift and to have known before 8 p.m. so that I could get some fucking sleep beforehand. But no, they let me know 4 hours. They let me know 4 hours before the fucking shift, which at that point, there's no point in trying to get sleep because I'm just going to wake up more tired than I was. So... I needed to get that out. Last night was absolutely horrible, and truth be told, I've been in a bad mood all fucking day because of it. And thank you, Blue Tracksuit Gamer for the $5. I appreciate it. And no, he's a great guy. And you know, see, if you're watching this, I guarantee you, you know, he knows exactly, you know, who I am at this point. You know, you're a pretty chill dude, but the guy you report to, M, is a straight fucking cunt.
I have to, like, say that I don't really understand why it wasn't a shut and close situation after you told them that you weren't the one who filled the salt. Because, like, at that point, to me, that's where it goes, oh, well, the reason the salt fell out was because it wasn't properly closed. So maybe we should be asking the fucking person who filled the truck. Or exactly.
So you understand that people only hear what they want to hear.
But also to be fair, if you have experience doing it and you know what to look for,
but
anytime that you hang on.
Okay,
anytime you take possession of a vehicle and you're going out to do a job, you're responsible for that vehicle.
Yeah,
now,
but
the fact that you weren't trained properly.
As I say, he's getting it.
Yeah, that was where I kind of deduced the core issue of all of this. If he had the training, then he would have been able to handle the situation himself.
Because in their mind, the 3-day training course they put us through was enough. Which no, it wasn't.
That's what I just said. The training course is inadequate, and that was the core of the issue. If you had been actually trained, which is why the emphasis was there, then maybe the situation could have been different, or you've been able to spot something. This happened because it was inadequate at the core of all the issues.
If they were good management, they would realize that that's the core problem and realize their, you know, that they have obviously an insufficiency that they need to correct. That's what an appropriate management team would do.
And to C's credit, I think he is a good manager, but he's not top of the rung.
Yeah, that's I'm not talking about C.
Yeah.
Explodacy, what does it look like we're drawing?
I'm very confident the picture explains what we're drawing in of itself.
I mean, I was zoomed in. Give him a break.
Okay. I don't have the thing up right now because I'm doing something.
So you could always hop in the call if you wanted to,
right?
God, you're actually reminding me of like just me in my own head wondering what would happen if I just threw Anthony at the vacuum truck. And like with us and Winter and how that interacts with the engine, there's so many nuances about how to operate what I do for my job that if I just threw him at him and said, "Oh, just go turn the engine on," he doesn't know how to do that, and there's several things that can be involved in that. You gotta teach him first.
Now, to be clear though, I've driven trucks. Like bucket trucks and that sort of stuff. And I've got plenty of experience with that, but I've never done a plow truck. There was so much shit that they're like, oh, you got to do this. And I'm like, how? And they're looking at me like I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm like, guys, how many times do I got to say this? Like, I feel like a fucking record at this point.
It's Lily. And we're doing merch stuff, Explodacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's... And the worst part is that you know, it's very clear that the majority of these guys working, at least the foreman, the majority of these guys don't really respect any of the transfers. They don't give a shit. You know, again, with C being the exception that I know of. You know, some of the other foremans may be pretty chill. M seemed pretty chill, but I guess he's day shift. Or, I don't know. I could be completely misinformed, but the whole situation is completely screwy. And the only consolation is, to my understanding, my boss and his boss are on the fucking warpath because of all the fuck-ups from the plowing side of things. So I really hope something comes of that, and I hope they get us out of fucking plow duty, because my department has got too much shit on our plate, and we're already understaffed because they underpay us and refuse to pay us more. So that is why I am so low energy, and
this is why capitalism is bad. Thank you for coming to Tony's TED Talk.
That's kind of a jump in. I mean, I agree with you, but I don't feel like that is the proper jump in logic we should be making.
It has its drawbacks. Let's just agree on that.
So yeah, you know,
I
and,
need
and,
another
you know,
beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I'm sorry to bring the mood down, but that is something that I have been wanting to. I needed to vent that, but I only wanted to do it the one time. Because I can't relive that anymore. Believe me, Marak, this is low energy. This is low energy.
Oh yeah.
No, he's just
can go-
loud.
He can ascend to levels of rage that you can't comprehend.
I mean, we could try.
We're talking like Goku going Super Saiyan 4 and Sean passing out the voice.
Was that Super Saiyan 4? I thought that was Super Saiyan 3.
Nope, Super Saiyan 4.
Oh.
You know, that was kind of the other really big one he had to do.
Yep.
That was like Super Saiyan 3 was half the episode. Super Saiyan 4 was an episode and a half, if I recall.
We went on to a very different topic while I was gone.
Yeah.
Passing out via screaming.
But also, Devin actually already got me the same sandwich earlier today for lunch. So the sandwich needs have been fulfilled. Just saying. And I can have a
Anyway,
beer if
thank
I
you.
want to.
So thank you to chat and to you guys for letting me air that out. I really needed to.
So speaking of food,
But yeah, so thank you, Miki. It's you didn't have to allow that, so I appreciate it.
Oh, let me just fucking tell you, the guy that hired me on the stream that he owns and runs, that he can't say so. Like, who the fuck
Fat Dog is run very differently.
It's your stream. It is your.
I know that, but it's just every time I'm gonna think that's super fucking funny because it makes it sound like I'm the boss, which I am, but it's still.
I'll tell you what, on Tuesdays you are the boss.
I am the
They're
boss.
not wrong.
I had a friend of mine who was watching I think it was the 12-hour game stream. I'm not drunk. I've only had one beer.
She's going to be. Just
No,
not
I'm not. Tomorrow's a work day.
So not drunk, just buzzed.
Enough to fall asleep tonight, okay? Thanks. No, actually, so...
I thought that on a personal level, Miki.
I do not always sound drunk. Is it because I'm happy? Does happiness equal drunk? Is that the world we've come to?
It's not the world, it's the year we've come to.
I mean, Miki, to be fair, I did take your recommendation on alcohol and I bought Framboise. I killed 2 bottles of that and that did fucking nothing to me.
Well, yeah, it's not a fucking get drunk drink. It's a fancy aristocratic drink.
Not for $4, it's not.
So what's getting drunk like?
Actually, Royce physically can't get drunk.
My body can't metabolize alcohol properly.
Yeah.
But I can die from it.
So for you, alcohol is its true purpose. It is poison.
Yep.
Because it's none of the fun and the worst of the side effects.
Alcohol amuses me because humans we're like, okay, let's make this poisonous substance, and you know what? Crazy thought. Let's just drink it. Let's just put it in us.
Somebody.
There's actually a theory that civilization came up because of alcohol.
Yeah, so there was actually something that I learned. So somebody told me, I can't speak to the validity of this supposed quote-unquote fact, but, and at least I'm saying that also, just as a highlight, but I heard from a certain somebody that beer was actually invented long before we ever knew how to, what's the fucking word?
Ferment?
Cleanse water. before we could actually like drink water. So they actually created this concoction of which was beer it was the form of hydration. Because at that point they didn't understand, like, at what point in the process of creating beer that heating the water was what was sterilizing the water. So they were making beer in order to drink and become hydrated before they ever created sterilized water. So in reality, beer came before sterilized water. It wasn't until later down the line that because of the creation of beer that we discovered how to sterilize water.
All of our
merit.
stuff.
I'd have to look into it more.
All of our stuff is like that. Gum was what, glue at one point? We were trying to make a glue that we could just like apply and then squish it and then go away from it.
That's
And
silly, buddy.
I guess someone put it in his mouth and went, "Hey, this is a great idea."
I mean, I'm just saying, but it is an interesting concept. But on another topic, I have to address this as a direct target to my pride as an alcoholic. I am a
No, hang on, Mickey. Alcoholics go to meetings. Do you go to meetings?
Does it count if my friends keep telling me that I shouldn't and sending me memes about that
No.
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 So I'm an unrecognized alcoholic. Let's put it that way.
You're a connoisseur.
It hasn't caused me problems yet.
Yeah, connoisseur.
I'm a
Keyword yes.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm a boozy connoisseur. Anyways, I actually have quite a high tolerance. So no, one beer is not enough to get me drunk. I wanted to very cleanly and concisely point that out. I am in fact not the definition of a cheap date.
No, see, Miki, alright, the next time someone gives you shit for drinking too much, you go, listen, I'm not drinking beer, I'm drinking 10 beers, it's a tasting, and it's classy.
Ha! I remember seeing a meme.
Thanks, Randy Marsh.
What's one thing that it's the act of doing one thing that would be viewed differently between high class and lower class, and it was drinking beer and doing drugs. As a low class, drinking beer and doing drugs is considered
taboo.
Taboo. Oh, your life is ruined. It's over. But then if you're a wealthy individual, drinking beer and doing drugs is considered a luxury. It's
classy.
It's classy. Yeah. And I found myself always very interested in that comparison. But
you stay classy, San Diego.
Huh?
You stay classy, San Diego.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
For those of you just joining us, we are working on one of our upcoming merch designs, and it is Lily presenting Toast.
Soon to be available at your fingertips.
Yep, coming January 2021.
Tony, once we get we have the mug on the store, right?
The mug? I mean, it technically
like the art and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to order one early for quality control as an executive producer.
I'll see what I can do.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What happened? I blanked out. I was reading I Love Funny's comment, and I lost sight of the conversation. What?
May I also partake in quality assurance?
Like I said, I'll see what I can do. I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't want to say yes just in case.
What is happening?
I know how to get that set up. That's not a problem. I can help you out with that. That's a quick call.
There's a lot of things that I don't understand about our storefront that I'm still kind of learning.
I'm so confused.
It's all right.
Don't worry. Me and the other executive producers are doing quality control in the merch. We gotta make sure we're sending out high quality stuff.
You want to make sure that the T-shirt doesn't fall apart and stuff. Okay, I see it.
Yeah,
I think if anybody, I feel like I'm just throwing this out there, but I feel like the artist that creates the merch, designs should be one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? I'll test that mic. I'll put it in front of my cat on a table, and we'll see just how good that mug is.
See, I just feel like we're walking up to Miki, like, hey, you got the stuff? And she's like, yeah, I got some swag for you.
Oh my god!
Can somebody write that down? I need that as a fan art done.
Lord have
There is no
mercy.
God, only the dog.
I just imagine like we walk up to her, right? Like she's in a trench coat, and we're just like, hey, you got the stuff, and she fucking opens her trench coat. It's got just like art and different. Like, yeah, I got some swag for you.
So this has to happen. This has to happen at a con.
What
This
is
has to happen at a
happening?
con.
But what is happening with that voice of you voicing me? I don't know what's going on here.
Listen, I'm tired. Okay.
It's a reference to Purple Eyes, dude.
You know, all I'm gonna say is like I never
Yeah.
thought that my drug dealing days would come back to haunt me in such a weird way.
You were a drug dealer?
Wait, you weren't?
Well, someone missed the first one.
Wait, Tony, you weren't?
Nah, man.
No, I wasn't. I almost was,
I mean,
but I,
okay, actually, so I wasn't. Okay, hold up. Funny story, actually.
I was just also about to say funny story about that, but yeah.
So I wasn't a drug dealer, but I did start the black market in elementary school.
I may not have been a drug dealer, but I did partake.
So you want to hear the story on that one? Actually, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, how many of you, when you were in elementary school, 5th or 6th grade, went through that, like, life thing where, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but they took you to a center, you all got assigned a job, and were given money and a checkbook.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
No.
I know what you're
Nope.
talking about.
I have
Yeah,
no idea.
It basically they would take you to like this little like because ours was built on the side of the agricultural center. Basically, what they do is they take you to this little like miniature like
Town.
yeah, it's like a very small scale model of a town. You basically are all given like monopoly money basically,
What
and
the
your
hell
goal is
this?
and your goal at the end of the day is to be like to meet your bottom line and be fiscally responsible.
So the
No,
goal
I
is
think
to-
I did too many drugs to
capitalism.
remember if
Yeah,
this
the goal is to instill the values of capitalism in the youth
Yeah,
today.
yeah. So, anyway, I wanted to be a cop in that thing because they got to write people tickets, and I was a vindictive little shit. Anyway, that ended
At least
up
he
not
knows it's about.
Just a little bit of power went right to his head.
that didn't
What?
happen,
More
unfortunately.
importantly, you were?
No. Oh, funny. No, you're right. That's still pretty accurate, actually. Anyway, so that didn't happen. Instead, I got some fucking no-name job where I was making stress balls out of dried beans and balloons.
What?
Man, I was
That-
going to have that job in real life.
And they were selling for, I think, $5 a piece
Uh-huh.
in our shop. So I was making them. So what I did was I would pocket every other one. Because again, we had the money in actual quote unquote dollars, and then the checkbook that we got from our paying gig from our job, right? So I pocketed these, and on my breaks I would go and sell them for $2 instead of the $5.
Really practicing that capitalism, undercutting your bill, undercutting your competition.
Yeah, so I would sell them for $2. And so what was really funny though was that one of the kids I tried to sell to was going to rat me out to the teachers. And I told them, I go, oh, no, you're not going to do that. And they're like, what, are you going to stop me? I go, no, but he is. And I pointed to my buddy Alex, which was the police officer. And I had paid him off to give tickets to anyone who tried to report me.
I just don't.
he became the actual mafia. So
In like 5th or 6th grade. I don't remember the exact grade, but yeah, that's what happened. And so I ended up walking away with like $80 left over. And so I just bought 80 raffle tickets at the end and won the prize. Because they went for $1 a piece.
I feel that. In ours, like I kind of wanted a similar thing. Like I wanted to be like they had all these weird jobs, and I wanted to be like at the fake school inside this little town. I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking run that shit. Let's go. And they wouldn't let me. They had us pick jobs out of a hat, and I went up at the post office. Like I was the head of the post office.
Oh, you can make a lot of money at the post office.
That's pretty much what I did. I'm like, you know what? Sure. Like I'll y'all we'll set these prices, and y'all will go out and if you need your envelopes or whatever, you do your thing. Because basically, what I like the rule of the thing was like, if you need to, because you had to like mail in statements and whatnot, not like air quotes to the teachers, and they would basically evaluate your stuff. And I'm like, okay. And so I set the price for envelopes and stamps, and then, the next air quote day in the town, I increased the price. And they're like, why are you doing this? I'm like, because at the end of the day, only one of us will have no red in their ledger, and it will be me.
Yeah, I mean, it's precisely like, but yeah, no, it's, again, that I'm Italian, I grew up with that kind of influence.
Yeah.
So, not saying any names or anything. But,
you missed how Tony became a mob boss in the elementary.
Yeah, that's true. For all intents and purposes, yeah. I was
Dealing with Mickey, episode 12, How Tony Became a Mob Boss.
Sweet Jesus. Now,
I'm just imagining Tony.
Hang on. I feel like I do need to go back and re-clarify on something, because I'm pretty sure my mom watches these streams from time to time. I was never, at any point in my life, a drug dealer. We lived with one for like 5 days, but that was about the extent of it, okay? I just really, it was a well-placed joke, but I really needed to put that out there. So, Mom, there wasn't more to this side of the story that you didn't know of. I never dealt drugs. Okay.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out, Mom. My current boss has just been a mob boss since elementary school. Don't freak out, Mom.
I mean, the thing is that my mother does know that I used to do drugs. She didn't know at the time, of course, because she would have whooped my ass. But she did find out. And nowadays we're of course much more upfront and honest about it. It's a lot easier now that I don't do it anymore, which is like a very important highlight that I do always want to make after having these kind of joking conversations, is that yes, I did it. Yes, I talk about doing it. And I talk about doing it to give me the opportunity to tell you not to do it. It is not. It can ruin your life. It can ruin your body. It can ruin your mental health. Don't do it. Take it from the person who's experienced it and gotten away from it. Don't do it. That's, you can quote me there. But, yeah. So, Mom, there was not a side to this story you didn't know. Just in case you do happen to watch this, it was a bad joke. And I love you. Okay. Right. I don't know what was happening next.
I don't think anyone does.
I do like the idea of you being a mob boss in elementary school, Tony, because I'm just imagining like someone's just like, sir, I brought you your trail mix. You're like, and no fucking M&Ms? No fucking M&Ms in my trail mix? You're kidding me?
Oh my god.
Ice them.
Ice them. Just makes me think of that one TikTok that's been going around. It's like, ice.
Oh yeah, those are great.
They're fantastic.
Like the ones with the school nurse and they're just hitting people with ice and suddenly they're healed.
Yes.
Great.
I mean, that's literally what they fucking did every time. Like, oh, this kid died on the jungle gyms. Ice.
Ice.
Oh, the kid's like fucking miraculously alive again.
I have not seen this TikTok that you speak of.
It's great.
Hi, hopping in just to say real quick, I need a shirt of Boris just giving me 2 thumbs up that says Boris believes. I need that in my life. I will wear that all the time.
Boris
is one of our wrestlers.
Okay.
Because Boris makes everything
like a
better.
red thumb, trust me.
It's gotta have juicy on the back of it, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely. Actually, it says thick now, so it just needs thick.
Boris would be happy to sponsor thee.
Exactly.
Who the fuck
All right,
was
back to work I
that?
go.
That was Royce.
Me.
Oh!
Boris is my baby. I made him.
Wait, who did? Oh, okay, never mind. I'll table that for another time.
The
Right.
giant red Russian man.
All I'm gonna say is that we have a Russian character, and okay, right. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, right, Tony. So, for the most part, outside of like the eyes and the little highlights on the hair and stuff, I'm gonna keep this two-toned because I think for t-shirt design it needs to kind of stay a bit more simplistic on the shading.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we can do a test of one like with the shading and a test of another without. I think the way that how we're doing it is you can go full color with gradients and everything. And I don't think it costs any more.
That's true. It doesn't. The pricing doesn't. The detail of the art doesn't affect the production price.
Yeah.
So that is true. But if you're concerned about how it will turn out because of the additional shading, that's something else.
That's something else entirely. And
Right, and I mean that's something that I would sooner do less is more than have the potential risk of there being an issue. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Also, good news. I was worried I was going to get called in, but if they were going to call me, they would have done so 9 minutes ago. So.
All right. It means they can suck it for the rest of the day.
Truth be told, I probably would have said that had they tried to call me in.
To be honest, I think Tony just needs a nap.
You have no idea, but I'm trying to get back to a regular sleep schedule.
Me too, fam.
So-
I feel
I need
you.
to stay up a little later. I'm super tired. I'm gonna sleep like a fucking rock.
What the fuck am I doing? Other way. Okay. Yeah, no, it gets dark at 5 o'clock for me, Central Standard Time now, which is really super fucking weird. And I don't like it because I usually get off work at 5. And so I start my day and it's sunshine and all great and dandy outside, and I end my day and it's fucking dark as shit, and it just doesn't feel right, So I'm trying to like get myself to a point where I'm like waking up a little bit earlier in the morning and like going to bed on time and stuff. So I feel you. I do.
That's weird. My days start and end dark as shit.
I can't tell if you're talking about metaphorically or like the actual sun.
He's in the military, both.
I'm also on 12s, so my day starts at 4 a.m. and it ends at after 18, 6 o'clock.
You poor human being.
And that means that I wake up before the sun and I get off work after the sun.
But I mean, like, the military was your choice, right? You did that by choice? Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody does it by choice.
Yeah.
Some people have like no. Some people like parents are like hyper pressured to go into the military, stuff like that. So I wanted to be sensitive to the possibility of that circumstance. No, I'm not saying that the fucking government forced you into it through
no, they don't do that anymore.
Exactly.
Not anymore. Oh. But to be fair, the recruiters make it out to seem like it's a lot more fun than it is.
Of course, they're recruiters.
Well, yeah, that's what they do, but
they're the salesmen of the military.
And they're good. They're good. Did you know that military recruiters go to Fortune 500 sales schools?
Really? Did not know that.
What does that mean?
Wait, so Fortune 500 is basically a list of all of the 500 top established companies.
Top companies.
Right.
Yeah, no. So the U.S. military sends their recruiters through those same classes that those businesses use for their sales.
It's kind of weird.
A thought
it's effective.
It's still kind of weird.
They gotta sell the enrollment, the enlistment.
If a military recruiter ever became a Twitch streamer, everybody would be fucked.
Oh
God. Oh my god.
Why should you be following my stream?
Why did you put that out there on the
on
the internet?
Like, Jesus Christ, we're gonna like fucking somebody's gonna be like listening to this later down the line and go, that's a great fucking idea. Next thing you know, we've got like 90% of the youth going, the military sounds pretty good today.
I just meant like more for them actually playing video games and having a good time. But I mean, if you're gonna use it as a recruiting tool, like you have to realize that a lot of people on Twitch are gonna fucking troll you, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't want your bits. I want you to get in the army.
Shit,
I imagine someone donate like 99 cents and be like, I will join, but only if you say I'm your little pog champ. And then the recruiters would be like, no.
Oh my god, you're so fucking right though.
What the fuck? I now need to get the fucking guy, that's like pointing the finger at the camera with the giant American top hat. I need that, but it needs to be the PogChamp meme.
I want you to be my little PogChamp.
and join the U.S. military.
I do not like where this conversation has gone. We need to go back. We need to go back.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Okay,
the U.S. military.
2020 is almost over.
We've gone too far.
In all seriousness, what the fuck is a PogChamp? Like, I'm actually asking.
Nope, we're not. Nope.
We're not doing this.
Nope.
But I want
So
to know
Google
too.
it.
I don't
What is
know.
it?
What is it?
I don't want to know, so you can do. Nope.
Tony, I'm now
Best part of episode 1.
Pog racing.
I'm now slightly concerned.
Racing.
Oh, is this sort of like don't ask what Boku no Pico is kind of thing, or
You're better off not knowing because I don't know and I don't want to.
What's Boku no?
No.
Oh wait.
Demonetized because somebody said the cursed place were things. Nope.
No, this is pod racing.
I don't understand what this has become, but I don't
Tony
like
said.
it.
Nope. You know.
We're just degenerates. That's all this is.
Fun fact of the day: you are not a degenerate. You are not in Richie's server.
This beer is drinking
Yeah, I am.
really fast. Guys, make the beer stop going away so quick. My beer's broken. It's empty again. Fix it.
Oh my god! I
go to
fucking I'm
drink,
gonna use
pucker your
that.
lips more.
I'm
That'll
gonna
make it
find
last
out if
longer.
You are one.
My beer's broken.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
empty.
Fair enough, Walkman.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a bitchy thing to do.
I know what I'm about.
Your lips? I'm not trying to like woo the beer into bed. Why am I trying to pucker my lips?
If you're drinking it, puckering your lips will cause you to drink less.
I don't. It's a glass.
His logic is there, but
It's a glass bottle. If I pucker my lips, nothing will come out of it.
Exactly.
Leave a little hole.
I mean, what if we were talking about like a little bit of tongue though? If I'm puckering my lips and just really trying to warm it up, then it's just gonna go down easier, I think. Right?
The conversation took a right turn, and we need to go back. We need to go
abort the conversation. Start over. Hi, how are you today, Miki?
I just feel like that was like a subtle tongue-in-cheek way that Miki eats ass.
God damn it!
No, absolutely not. You've taken the
somebody clip that.
No. You have taken the wrong.
Oh, YouTube doesn't have clips. That's dumb.
You've taken the wrong hidden meaning of a meaning that was never even there.
I think this stream needs to be retitled to "How many times can we get demonetized in one video?" Starring Tony.
Get
monetized? I don't want that to happen. I want my videos to make money.
The demonetize me challenge.
I mean, I would fucking win. But
Yeah, we can get there quick.
That'd be funny.
Actually,
That'd be pretty
said
funny.
something that 100%, I'm pretty sure gets videos demonetized.
I
already,
saved,
so.
but I gotta know, what is hashtag Mickey munching? Oh, Marak, don't you bring my mom into this. She'd probably laugh. Actually. I'd probably hear about it at the next family gathering, too.
That'll be
I
great.
I think in this case it wasn't Miki munching. I think it might have been Wraith was chewing on
No,
stuff.
no, Matthew Grady, hashtag Mickey Munching. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying it might have been you making the sound and me mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
that is.
being
We'll figure that out.
So Juan asks, how do you come up with your jokes and hidden innuendo?
Me?
I'll show you an innuendo.
You think there's a thought process behind that?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wait.
it's happening.
Are you asking me? Or are you who are you asking? Because depending on who you're asking might end up changing the answer.
Yes,
Yeah,
we need to know who you're asking. This is very important.
So when you say hidden innuendo, what do you mean by that?
That's fair. He's talking about the hidden meaning that you took of eating ass from yeah, okay, there you go. Anyway, all right. Anyways,
Eating the A on Saturday.
Which is why I'm like, I'm not sure who he's asking, or she, Matthew.
Juan.
Probably.
It's Juan and Angel. So it could be both.
Juan said, to be fair, Miki, you're always eating and drinking on stream. I mean, I'm always doing that too, because that's like dinner time for me.
I'm fucking hungry. I can't not eat.
I get in trouble if I don't.
I'm glad nobody had an
like
argument
7
for
meals
that.
a day.
Like, not that I really expected somebody to argue that actually my boss has been getting on to me lately, and it's
I'll
like
fight him.
it's a best case situation, because like my boss has caught me a couple of times now where it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to get lunch now because I'm a workaholic and I sometimes, without meaning to, forget to eat until 3 o'clock. It just happens. It's not on purpose. But she's been telling me to take better care of myself lately.
I fully understand that. I get yelled at a lot for accidentally not fucking keeping track of time, and then suddenly, oh, by the way, chow's already over.
But Juan, to answer to answer part of your question in regards to like how you come up with your jokes, that kind of varies depending on what it is we're making.
It's because I'm a terrible fucking person. That's how I come up with my jokes. That's exactly what it is. Like there is no other question in my mind that I come up with my jokes because my brain works in such a way because I'm an awful person.
Yeah.
Like it's genuinely that is what it is, and it's like I literally would not be able to joke or be as funny as I was if I was a fucking snowflake. I'm just saying.
Snowflakes are boring and need to be shown a little bit of chaos.
Juan clarifies that he was asking me.
You're a unique snowflake, just like everybody else.
Well, you've learned a thing about me too. I'm not as sweet and whatever as you people think I am, because I don't understand why you think I am.
To which the audience responds, "Yes, you are. Take my money."
But to answer your question, Juan, again, it really kind of depends what it is we're working on. So, we'll use One Piece for example, since Cody's here and he's got a heavy hand in helping you write it. With One Piece, we're kind of in that middle ground area of an abridged and a meant, where we have kind of the off the walls, like what the fuck is happening moments, but we're also still following the basic plot of the show. So with that one, it is.
I was reacting. It was so nice. It caught me off guard. Sorry. Keep going.
But so with One Piece, where it all kind of starts was world building. We kind of built the world.
I get another beer.
We had our idea of where we wanted to take things before we started working on the characters, and the characters kind of wrote themselves at that point. Like, you get the basic idea of where you want to go with your characters, and you just have them bounce off of each other. And if a lot of times it will take some reworking of characters because they don't bounce well off of each other. Like a prime example. So for Log Horizon, Toya and Minori's dynamic went through several stages before we got to what made it to the actual episode. Several stages.
I will be right back.
But it definitely helps when you have people to bounce off of. And I don't mean as in characters bouncing off each other, but writers. You never... Oh, hold on. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, that's you really don't. I would argue that you never want to write things solo. It's always good to have a fresh set of eyes, because then you're just kind of stuck in your head and you don't have anyone there to kind of rein you in and tell you if something works or not.
There are those who can do it well.
Yeah.
But it helps, you know, it certainly helps me to do it with somebody else.
Yeah.
I'll say that. And I think Tony, I think you're in that same mindset.
Oh, yeah, no. I definitely tried a solo venture once, and we don't talk about that.
So anyway, let's talk about that.
Thanks, Juan.
Sweet, so shut up and take my... nice.
Having a YouTube cameo in Czech. A YouTuber cameo in Czech. Now, when you say cameo, are you talking like them voicing a character, or them showing up in Czech as themselves?
That would be kind of cool. I know. I think Jacksepticeye and Markiplier have both kind of done stuff like that.
Are we talking about a tuber or the concept of YouTube in general? Like lol you okay, ER. Interesting idea.
So we're gonna ask Chef PK to cook something in Czech.
You know, actually, that is not some. You know, that's not actually a bad idea. We might actually do that. In fact, we might have Chef PK be like their Gordon Ramsay in Czech.
This is
just like a super minor cameo, like there's like a fucking cook, like they're flipping through TV channels or whatever, and they see like a cooking show, and it's just like Chef PK, like with his own fucking cooking show in Czech. That'd be pretty funny.
Aggressive typing.
Then we can have Arier be a news anchor.
I have a clickety-clack keyboard.
God.
I did not expect me to be able to make that so fast.
What?
You would have to check PhatDog.
They'll find it.
I hate it.
I did not think I would be able to make it so good so fast.
I despise it. I despise it, and just for that.
The name of the picture is "This is Chat's fault."
Darkon, I love how we're on the same wavelength, because I got Photoshop open right now, working on the same thing.
Oh no! I beat you to it.
No, it's good. I think you'll like mine.
Oh, that is so funny. Oh my god. In chat, if you want to see what we're laughing at, if you're in our Discord server, go to shitpost.
You don't want to see what we're laughing at.
No, you really don't. It's awful. I hate it. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Please
Oh no,
make
this
it stop.
is going on the Twitter.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Or not.
Nope, this is happening.
What? I feel as though I have missed something completely.
You can either find it in shitpost. It's on the Discord. You can either find it in shitpost or PhatDog only.
You're fine. You don't need to know about it.
You're fine. It's awful. I hate it. Make it stop.
It's only as awful as you want that term to be.
I'll take the words of warning for it. You've seen it best.
Don't make me have to post it to her directly.
Oh, okay. I mean, alright. As long as you recognize the fact that it is very possible. That was scary as a kitten.
I don't know. I think I found the best way to combine the two different memes into one. I didn't want it to just be his face, but then the original one. I wanted both of them.
No, the weird thing is that I can definitely be scary. I can be mean too, even to a point. Although I do make it an effort that I am not needlessly inconsiderate or angry or mean to somebody, but it is there. It is possible. I will end a person in a heartbeat if I feel like they deserve it. Jesus Christ, you guys!
Guys, having been on the receiving end of one of Miki's lectures, I can confirm she's not lying.
Wait a minute!
Yeah, I was there for that.
What? Wait, which lecture are you?
Which one? There were several. Which one?
Very early on.
Oh. I think I know which one you're talking about. Well, okay, but things needed to be said. But nobody was saying them. I wasn't being mean, okay? That was not me being mean. That was me putting my foot down and being like.
Yeah, but the thing is though, those can be two sides of the same coin, or one.
Fine.
Same coin. So.
Fine. I definitely, Tony and I think Darkon had the opportunity to see the various serious business side of Miki, which was.
It's what I would imagine she would be like giving her child a lecture.
I am like a mother.
Did you take the cookie? No.
Oh my God!
Arms around your mouth, then.
Am I the fat dog mom? Is that what I am now?
No.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm the most disobedient child ever.
Wait.
I would say you are.
So.
What?
Darkon, here you go.
The mom that keeps us all in order is cheating.
Yeah, Miki, I would argue you are one of them. We've got a few.
Okay, I'm fine by that. That's good.
Nobody smacks people's hands out of the cookie jar better than Chibi. And that's not like an insult or like a mean thing. There's a lot of things that I would actually like moderation stuff. That I don't make mod choices unless I actually pass them by Chibi because I super respect how she handles our servers.
No, I'm totally fine with this determination. I'm too many people's mom already, and I have no.
What does that mean?
And I have no biological children. Let me finish. Jeez.
Oh my God! You know what I just realized? Fucking, because you and Chibi wants to marry you behind the Waffle House. You're the stepmoms.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What is that?
What is what?
Why does this exist?
Oh, shitpost got bad.
No.
We went from Pog Champ to Pog Chomp. Oh no, what have we started?
Han makes a point. Wouldn't Chibi be technically Fat Dog Dad?
It depends on her.
Does that make Chibi Dad and then I'm Mom? I think this is an acceptable compromise.
I think that's how Chibi would want it, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, time to dive into the shitpost.
I'm busy. I'll do it later and then not do it. Bye, Kenneth! Thank you for joining.
Thanks for joining us, bud. Who's leaving?
Kenneth.
Oh, thanks, Kenneth. Yeah, sorry. Still, again, half asleep. I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's beer number 3 in a very short amount of time. So it's entirely possible that I just like blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's just like it's going to happen.
Oh my.
How many people had a seizure? I'm really curious to know. Oh, sweet Jesus. I make myself laugh. That's really important, you guys. I'm not drunk. God. We talked about this last week. Here's the thing. Okay, I know when I'm drunk when I feel it in my lips. I don't know. Everybody I feel like has that one kind of telltale sign, like their fingers go numb or something like that. When I'm drunk, my lips get numb. And I'm not really sure why per se, but they get kind of tingly, a little bit numb. But that's how I know I'm drunk and that I need to stop. If I don't reach that point, I'm not drunk. But
I'm pretty sure. Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
Oh no, you're fine. What I was just gonna say, but like I know how to enjoy myself. I know how to set loose, but if the need arises, I can be serious. I just don't wanna be.
So I'm pretty sure I have heard Chibi go on record and say all Canadians are her sons.
Interesting.
Now, I may be misquoting that. It might have been all. What are those potatoes called?
Irish people?
Lalafels.
Oh, we're talking about not
potatoes
real
are called the Irish.
Wasn't ready for that one.
Hold on, wait. Let me explain. Okay. The reason why I said that is because we were talking about Canadians as a whole. And you were talking about how she said...
It might have been Canadians, it might have been Lalafels. Honestly, I think one and the same.
I mean, to be fair,
She can't even talk.
Self a potato.
I'm fucking done.
I mean, who doesn't love a little tater tot?
No, okay, so you were talking about Canadians. Canadians are a real thing. They're a real, like,
nationality. They don't exist.
They're a real nationality of people. So when you're talking about,
Darko,
like,
you don't exist anymore.
no, you exist. I said they exist. So anyways, you're talking about like a whole fucking nationality, okay? And then you were talking about the people that like she's calling her sons, and we were talking about a real nationality, and then you were like, oh, who are those potatoes? So immediately my brain was like, oh, a nationality that represents potatoes. It's gotta be the Irish.
Oh my god, I love
Okay.
The order of operations made it came out like the Irish were the potatoes, and I'm like, what is this conversation?
I mean, to be fair, every Irish man and woman and non-binary individual of the great country of Ireland, they're all delightful and wonderful potatoes.
I thought you were gonna say delinquents. And,
No, I said delightful. How dare you?
I was like, you started
Irish
this
are
off, like
delinquents.
so respectful, and then like.
I have difficulty with long words.
I mean, yeah, again, I'm half Irish, so I mean, you're not wrong.
You are a delightful potato.
I know. So I dated an Irish guy. He was my ex, and he was a fucking delinquent. So of course I know I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. I thought I was wrong once, but then I realized I was right. I mean, I'm just saying.
You take two of the most stereotypical delinquent group of people, Irish and Italians, throw them together, and you just get a fucking hot mess. Hi, my name's Tony.
I'm like super white, and I don't mean that because I'm literally as pale as fucking snow. I mean like I took that whole like ancestry.com or like what the fuck 23andMe whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like mostly English, a little bit of German, smidge of I think Scottish. There's actually a large percentage of Neanderthal running in my blood, which is kind of like, you know, take that for what it is. But like everything that is within my lineage so far that I've found is like just Caucasian. It's just like it's a different flavor of Caucasian.
I honestly thought you were gonna. Oh, sorry.
Just remember, you can't spell Caucasian without cock. I mean, what?
No, I don't have one of those.
I was gonna say I thought you were gonna say that you sent the results into 23andMe and they just sent you back a blank piece of paper and you're like, huh, I guess I'm white.
I mean, that's pretty much what they did. They basically sent it back and was like, you're Caucasian of a variety of different flavors.
Okay, so I have confirmed it is Lalafels, not Canadians.
Oh.
Names are made up.
Are we sure it wasn't the Irish? It could have been the Irish.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I asked her. I'm like, was it Canadian or they're your sons?
Maybe they're distant ancestors.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, what do we want to do for the text on this?
I honestly have no idea.
R.I.P. my dude, because that's your decision.
What?
I said rest in peace. I
Oh,
went young people on you. My bad. My V.
I'm sorry.
All right. What do you guys think for the text?
What, you're asking me?
Yes, I'm asking all of you. Need input.
I don't do input.
We could do super fancy.
I don't know.
I almost feel like it should be like, because again, it's the idea is that it's Lily doing this, right?
Yeah, I don't see Lily being fancy text. You got papyrus on that thing?
Yeah, so it's
It's
like
not papyrus.
I know. I'm saying, do you have?
Oh,
like
do it.
crayon or something.
I don't have papyrus on this. However, give me just a second. Let me check Clip Studio really quick.
At least one of you acknowledged my
Comic
stupid
Sans.
idea. No,
I
we're not
appreciate
actually
your
doing
Undertale
Comic
joke.
Sans.
I appreciate your Undertale joke.
No, Comic Sans
That's
is an
not an
actual...
Undertale joke.
It was.
Well, your font
my
joke,
God.
which
It
is
is
Comic
literally-
Sans does not immediately mean Undertale.
So wait, hold
Whatever.
on. So,
I'm
all
tired.
right, confirmation. It is Lullafels, since Doger is Chibi's dad and he is Canadian,
Oh god, not this.
which makes
Oh,
Dargon
no.
her son.
The last time we tried to figure out our Final Fantasy family tree situation, it got Alabama as hell. We're not doing
Hey!
this.
I
Sounds
take
like a shrub.
offense to that,
Shots fired.
sir.
I love funny AMV seconds said to do it in wingdings.
Oh yes.
Wingy-dang-dang.
Let us fucking do that. That sounds great. Let me see if this translates. I doubt it will, but I'll literally be so
Ugh.
fucking tickled if it do.
Oh,
It don't.
for wing. I was about to say for wingdings, it should.
Said Fresh
No,
Prince
that's
font,
not-
But
no.
I still say comics. Oh, Marok did agree with me to use comics.
You and everything you stand for, you Comic Sans loving.
Shadow Reaper
Bastard.
suggests.
I hate it, but it would fit.
Yes.
Shadow
hello?
Reaper suggests Fresh Prince font. Huh.
This is copied to my clipboard. May
I'm a
you
huge fan of
now
Orbitron.
Paste, please. The item of which I have copied to my clipboard. Please.
Okay, we don't want
Fine.
Shadow Reaper. We don't want basic font. We want
Yeah.
child font.
Yeah.
Hence
We want-
Sans.
We want font that is full of wonder and delight.
I'm
Comic
literally-
Sans isn't full of wonder and delight. It is
Well, then
completely
find a
without
different
any
font.
comedy.
Then we should just go to what you call it, like, I don't know, defonts.com. Is that still a thing?
Oh, okay, that's what's the problem. I'm a fucking idiot.
It should still be a thing.
Let me try this again. Now.
Hey.
Ah! Okay, now. Now. Thank you. Sweet Jesus. Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
how can I help you?
Yay? Nay? Maybe?
Delightful.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Delightful.
I like that.
I just have to.
It should be French toast, though.
Oh
You're
god.
not
That didn't fucking work.
putting a baguette in this. No,
I mean, we could.
you're right. We could, but it wouldn't be her friend toast. Then it would be her friend French toast.
Let me try.
That's later on down the line.
Hey, there we go.
When she starts trying out puns and she makes the French toast, like, quote unquote pun, and then somebody has to tell her it's not a pun, but it is still funny.
And speaking of that French toast art, which Miki, do you still have that? Because I would love for you to bring that up and show everyone that, because that is definitely one of my favorite shit posty things we've made so far. Also, we definitely need to make the font much bigger and much easier to read.
Yes, right. Five.
Sure.
An actual seconds. I think perhaps it was done on my laptop. Unfortunately.
All right.
Well, no.
Oh no. But it should be. Somebody should have it somewhere.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it here somewhere.
Okay. Bigger.
Da-da-da.
We make it bigger.
I
Wait,
forgot
no,
where I was
click,
going with
clicky,
it.
click.
God dang it.
Like Texas, we make it bigger. I don't know what the fuck that was.
What the fuck was that?
Congratulations, you have successfully made me head dance.
But you know,
the advanced form of facepalm.
Advanced form.
I can't find it.
And so Wraith, are you telling me that this is to go even further beyond?
Plus Ultra?
No, that is telling you that you have just disappointed me to such an extreme extent that I just introduced my forehead to my desk.
I think that is further beyond. Yes. Yes.
Dad?
What?
Son?
No, sorry, I was making a joke because Wraith is like, you have disappointed me to such an extent. I'm like, Father?
And Shadow, it actually doesn't matter.
Yeah, Shadow, that's what I was gonna do, but then Tony said that I needed to make it easier to read.
You're not my real son.
I mean, I'm all for the rainbow overhead, just saying.
Alright, hang on, wait. We can do rainbow. I can make that
welcome to your hell.
I'm still waiting on my rainbow gift. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Wait. I'm saying arc it over the top.
Jimmy.
Huh? What?
I think I'm dying. Leave me alone.
I don't know what's happening.
Dad, is that you?
I'm just dead.
Dad, is that you? That's really sad because it would be my dad.
Oh, jeez.
Dad, where have you been at all this time? You left to get smokes. Yeah, I left to get smokes. In China. I left to get smokes in China for a bit.
That's what happens when you, like, win the lottery. But, you know, because they come back.
Maybe it's in the art files.
I mean, if you're really looking for it, my laptop's sitting next to me. You just know it's, like, a laptop from the Stone Ages. So.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm sad that I don't have this saved. I need to have it saved.
Are you sure it's not in the...
Somewhere.
Because it was posted somewhere.
It maybe in the fan art area?
Possibly.
Because that was our first fan art thing. I bet it's there.
Methinks that is the place that it should belong. Just, you know, a thought.
Where the fuck? It's gotta be. It's not here. Why isn't it here? Unacceptable.
That beer is going too fast as well. Guys, I really think my beers are broken. They must be leaking or something.
Nice.
I think so.
Well, yeah, there's a big hole in the top.
I love that. That is so pretty. Sorry, I'm looking at the art stream. The rainbow text is beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah?
How will that show up on a white t-shirt?
Black board. Can you do borders around text?
Fucking working. There we are. Hey. With some effort, I'm certain that I could. Yes.
Can you outline the letters in black?
Oh yeah.
That's a weird.
I cannot find this fucking French toast thing anywhere, and this is
All
driving.
right.
This is crazy. I know I've got it here somewhere though. Where is it?
Is it on the Patreon?
It might be on the Patreon.
I feel like it kind of.
Oh wait, I actually have it saved. Do you want it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I was making a meme first.
I've been pulling out my hair trying to find this fucking thing. I was like, I know I've got it here somewhere.
Hold on a minute.
Well, I had it. And it's gone. It never existed.
Oh no, I know I have it. I just gotta grab it.
Okay. Wait, move beer bottles. I'll have to remember to throw those away before tomorrow. I almost started a really important meeting with the beer bottles from last week in the background on the table because I just hadn't thrown them away yet.
I feel that.
That was almost bad. I could have explained, of course, but then I also would have had to admit why I had beer bottles left over from last week. All right, give me a second. Jesus, computer. Ah! Click, click,
Ready?
click, 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 click.
That's exactly.
It's like my Google Chrome was frozen for a second because it's trying to process my email. You know, for a financial institution, I'm not entirely certain that would have been, shit.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, well, it seems I have opened my laptop for not.
Oh, God, I love this. This is definitely one of my favorites.
Closing. All right, what?
Saving here. I'll send it to you too. So because you got to show this. It's just so adorable.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, it's on our fucking Twitter.
I was gonna say it's somewhere.
I don't remember where I got it from.
It's on our Twitter. Now that I think about it. Oh boy.
Boop. Wait. Why was I drawing things so fucking big?
Oh. Hey, Miki, you should probably save.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Probably. It's French toast.
For clarity, the one crying in the corner is me.
What have I done?
Apparently, I do that a lot.
What have you done?
I love it. I love it.
That is cute. I had quite a tidbit of fun on that. Right, back to the topic at hand. Very obviously, we are not gonna do rainbow colors, but
Idea.
Like if we had a thicker kind of text, like if we wanted to do like almost like chalk drawing font, that could.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, Mickey, I need a dope ass font that's super thick with three C's.
Let's be real. It is Lily. It probably could be in chalk.
Thick with 3 C's.
Thick with 3 C's.
Why not 5?
I mean, yeah, no, that's possible. I'm really interested to see what font she would pick for a thick with 3 C's.
Let me think. One of these is to add a border effect. Give me white. Okay. No, I said white, but I picked black, which was what I meant to do.
Yeah, because on a black shirt it won't matter.
All right, well,
And then on a white shirt it helps it stand out.
Right. 5 seconds. Oh, wait. This might not work. We'll see. Get out ahead. All right. You just trust me. All right. I need to just trust me. We got this.
Mickey, you're the one driving this boat.
I know. All right. Layer. Convert to luminosity. Poof. Okay, we can make this work. I can wait. Maybe. Okay.
I would just like to say, no one told me there was a boat.
A pleasure cruise.
Okay. All right. This.
Do make sure that the white
I know.
Micromanagey fuck.
Right?
The homegirl is working on it. All right.
Let her do her craft.
I enjoy the.
I love
defense here.
Nuke, you and I just jumped down Tony's throat immediately.
It's that good.
You got it.
Okay. So now we have an alternative problem.
Oh yeah.
Not that big of a problem.
No,
It's just a little bit of a problem. It's just a few white spots.
No, it's a problem. That, my sir, is what you call a problem. All right, all similar colored pixels. Let's try this. Ha! That's better. What if I up this? Wait. Hey, see?
Hey.
You just gotta trust a homegirl, okay?
All right. So before we sign off on this though, I'm gonna load it up and do our thing and see how it actually looks on a t-shirt. So we'll.
I'm gonna need you to share that screen.
Oh, absolutely. No. I'm gonna fucking take a screenshot of it and we'll put it on stream and show people what it'll look like.
Fuck. Okay, here we go. We got this. Can do. Delete.
Okay, Miki.
Control AC. New. 1000 by 1000. 400 pixels per. Pen, edit, select. Control D. C. Change. V. Fucking course. Okay.
I want to buy Miki a loop deck. That way
shit.
she can just get all these commands in a macro.
That reminds me, we do need to still have that call about resizing some of the stuff that we have made to fit on the merch. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I sorry, things have been so hectic. I completely forgot.
I mean, probably to my benefit, it's a good thing you did, because I've been busy.
Yeah, me too.
Lily Toast t-shirt. png.png.png save. Reserve each pixel has opacity. Discord. Tony. Dupe. Artwork?
Ow. You guys ever have a painful hiccup?
Mm-hmm.
Yeet!
Hey, it's sent transparent the first time.
That's what I was just doing. I finally figured out what the problem is. So I use like 3 different programs now, which makes me sound like I'm really hyper advanced, which is just truly not the case. It's just that each program has something a little bit different that some of them do. But so Psy version 1 has the ability to save as a PNG while reserving the opacity of every pixel, meaning or translating to that any pixel that does not actually have any kind of pigment is transparent. Whereas Psy version 2, which is what I've been using lately because it has a lot of nice nifty features, does not have that option that I have figured out yet. So I have to take the file, save all of everything, or not save it, copy it, because if I save it and try to open it, it opens it with the non-transparent background, so then I have to copy it over to Sci 1 and like line up the line art again and then save it to saved as a .png in order to make sure that I can choose the 32 pixel save PNG file so that it reserves all opacity per pixel.
Oh, okay.
Did you really follow all that? I will genuinely be impressed if you did.
Well, I understood the basic concepts of it all, but not like, the finer points. Like Oh, okay.
That didn't sound good.
I followed pretty well. I understood everything.
I realized about 5 seconds into it that I was rambling like a motherfucker.
You were, and it was great. And I listened to every single word. Because you're talking about something that you know.
Wasn't I? It's weird to know things.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, because I'm I don't know if you guys actually know this. I don't know how heavily I've touched on this, but I am a fully self-taught artist. Like, I've taken art classes, but nothing to teach me this kind of shit. Yeah, I love funny. I love funny. You keep coming in here every week. Do you have a name that you prefer to go by?
I love funny AMV the second.
I mean, I'm just curious. Because I want to connect more with you guys, and I love funny AMV second is quite the mouthful. And I don't know if it's what you prefer. If it is, by all means, pick that. But if you've got a name you want to go by, I would like to address you since you are a recurring. One thing does stuff, another thing does other stuff, and they're different to work with. Yeah, basically. That's like the high level. You got it, Marek. Yeah.
It's the reason I have, I have 4 or 5 different programs that deal with audio. They all do something different.
Oh!
Explain it to me like I don't know the difference between a hammer and a screwdriver.
It's on a t-shirt!
Stuff does.
Go ahead and show it on stream.
I'm working on it! It's on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I kind of wonder if it should be on the back of the t-shirt.
We're going to call I Love Funny Goof from now on.
Wait, what? Did they say they prefer Goof?
Goof.
Just AMV? No, I mean, I fucking feel you. I still have, like, one of my old emails is Black Piggy. Don't ask, I really don't ask me the story behind that. But,
do you not remember, or do you not want to tell it?
Sounds like there's a story behind it, too.
It's like, just kind of, alright, fuck it. So, out of my family, growing up, I am the youngest and third sibling. And technically, if you really want to get into it, I'm the middle child of 5 because my stepdad had two children that were younger than me. But growing up, I was always the estranged child. Like, I wasn't a bad kid. That's not what I mean by estranged. What I mean by estranged is that my brother Corey was super, like, outgoing and popular and athletic, and he had all of this, like, normal stuff, right? Normal stuff going for him. And then for me, oh wait, no, I forgot Jace, sorry. And then for Jace, he was, like, very, very smart, into science, he was extremely talented, and like, huge on computer science. Oh, bye, Juan! I cannot make any promises, but we'll see. And so he was, like, very, very talented, so he had all this normal stuff going for him. But then you had me, and I was, like, the weird kid right? You know, because like for anybody that's in their mid to late 20s, they probably understand from the perspective of those of you who are watching this that when we were younger, being into anime, being into cartoons, being into comics, like, you know, dressing the way that we did, being a nerdy anime kind of person, just was not
it wasn't in the social norm.
It was not in this. That is a great way to put it. It was not in the. Do you want me to show this?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. But yeah, it was not in the social norm at all. Mousepad. So, needless to say, I was the weird kid out of the family, and I had no like incredibly particular crazy talents outside of that. I was really interested in art, and I wasn't half bad at it. And so, to me, I was the black sheep of the family. However, when trying to make an email, sheep and black sheep were very commonly already taken. So then I thought to myself, well, what is another animal that I could use? I tried black bunny, I tried black cat, you know, obviously all the ones that are satisfying and already taken. And so then I was like, well, what's one that nobody would ever really take that would still depict me in a way that was proper? And I'm also a fat ass on the inside. And there's a story to that. When I say on the inside, I mean there's a fat girl who lives in me, and her name is Greta. And I have not recently made that up either. That has been a thing my entire life, because people look at me and they never understand how I can eat as much as I do and still stay fairly thin. That's not the case now that I'm onwards to my 30s, but it did used to be. And so then I was like, Black Piggy. That's the one. That's it. And I never really quite realized how that was going to haunt me at a later time. Because it's like the email that was still set up to pretty much everything. And it wasn't until maybe the past year or two that I actually finally got a more professional email. And even my professional email is still like my studio name, which is MakStudioink. So it's still kind of weird to give it to like my employers and stuff, but you know, it looks at least a little bit better than Black Piggy, to say the least. There, okay? I told you the story. It wasn't like it was a bad story. It was just kind of long and not very enlightening.
That's fine. That's a good story.
Well, that was a good story.
Well, thank you.
You told it magnificently.
You're all lying, but that's okay.
So, with that said, there you guys go. You get to see 3 of the, we got a bunch more planned, but here are 3 items that will be available in January.
Alright, throw out the bikini.
We have the Menu-sama mask.
Wait, are we doing bikinis too?
No, we're not.
Oh, come on! You know we should.
I thought we were. Now I'm sad.
We might. I don't know. We'll see.
We can't make Miki sad. We gotta have him on a bikini.
We have the Menu-sama mask where he is judging anyone not wearing a mask. So. Then we have the mouse pad and the t-shirt. You working on Super Saiyan Toast?
Maybe.
That is what we call being called out.
Damn, like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I saw the thing, and I'm like, oh. Like, I was trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, what could she be jumping to into immediately? And I was thinking about, I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't really match any of the other merch ideas.
This will become merch.
It's got to be a dragon. What dragon do we all know? That's Toast. What's at the top of her list? Super Saiyan Toast. It was deductive reasoning.
Jesus Christ, I was just fucking doing a thing while you were talking.
Why are you gonna psychoanalyze her like that,
man?
man?
You gotta call my ass out. Damn.
Because he's your boss.
Wait a minute, if it's Super Saiyan, he wouldn't have hair like that. Never mind. Just kidding. JK.
It could be Super Saiyan 3 Toast.
A lot of references.
Super Saiyan 3 still doesn't have
it's Ultra Instinct Toast. Come on.
I mean, it's Toast. He can have whatever the hell hair he wants.
But anyway, yay!
Yay! We have the start of some merch.
I am excited.
I am also actually pretty excited. It's kind of like it's kind of weird. I'll get to tell my boss about it tomorrow.
Speaking of some check stuff, so I was thinking about some lines because we're gonna have the next set of auditions opening up when we get ready for turn 2. That's no secret. Turn 2 has a guarantee of new characters. Turns 3 and onward, it's not always a guarantee. But with the he's even got the smile. I love it. Sorry. So I was thinking of because Michael Valentine, the medic, and I was thinking of kind of like a little exchange between him and Haseo. And so like they're doing stuff like they're he's checking over them or something's happening, and I just imagine like Michael's like, well, you know what I always say, it's a good day to, and then Haseo cuts him off, die, and he goes, die, and I go, what? No, it's a good day to have a good day.
Damn.
like this, Michael is just a positive dude, so it's like. To me, that really is like the epitome of his character right there, where it's just like, it's a good day to die? No, not die. It's a good day to have a good day.
Don't even put the 2 in then. Just it's a good day to die? No! I said it's a good day! Where'd that come from?
It's a good day.
Not to anything. It's a good day.
Are you putting words in my mouth now?
Among other things.
No, that wasn't appropriate. What happened to rebranding?
I'm still doing it. It's a process.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a perfect process, but a process.
You know what? Actually, Miki, I do want you to show the mug.
You didn't send it to me.
I thought
I mean, you sent it to me a while ago. But I was gonna say I'm in no state to go look it back up.
There you go. So yeah, you know what? The other one that is publicly available right now to see is the group photo mug, and this is I'm actually most excited for this one, I think, because like literally everyone that has seen it is like, I fucking want this. I need this in my life, and that makes me happy. And I'm not even the one who made the art. Like, I can't imagine the feels Miki gets hearing that.
It's fucking
I can't wait to have this cup and drink coffee on stream.
It's fucking weird!
and then be like, oh, do you like my mug? This is from PhatDogStudios. Go check them out.
We will be having some Fat Dog branded stuff like that actually has our logo on it for the people who really want to rep it for like no other reason than to rep it.
Whip it good.
Yeah.
Whip it real good.
I think honestly, like out of all of the exchanges going on this picture, I think my favorite has to be the Black Hand and Jin. She's just so happy.
It drew so like this is a weird thing to say, but it drew so naturally too.
Right?
I don't know if you guys and you can maybe flash back to the episode we were drawing this, but I had the least amount of struggle. I don't know, it's like kind of weird. I've started to Alright, wait, let me back up. Let me start this over.
And it looks so good on a mug.
Oh, thanks. I was out of practice, to say the least, okay? And I told Tony I was out of practice, and Tony was like, what? But I was out of practice and getting back into the flow of like drawing anatomy of people and everything. I was like slow to start. You guys might not have noticed, but I did. And it's gotten to a point now though where I'm starting to pick it up again, but I feel excelled even further past what I ever was in terms of anatomy and being able to draw things. Because it's getting easier to do without references because I'm getting back into the flow of it. But the two of those drew so naturally without a whole lot of struggle, and that really does, it makes me happy. It does.
You said those two. You're referring to Jin and Black Hand, right?
Jin and the Black Hand, yeah. These streams are going one step beyond, indeed.
And Jared, I cannot tell you who is going to be in the second set of auditions. You'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, not yet. It'll come, but just not right now.
Yeah. But things are progressing well. Things are going well, and we're really excited to start getting. I'll tell you one thing, guys. As soon as we are ready to start storyboarding, that's when we're going to start having the actors record. And specifically, the actors for Lily, Volcus, Jin, and Tetra will be recording for that for Coma. That is going to be the very first official Czech art video that goes up.
Nice.
And for those of you wondering, like, what for Coma are you talking about? It's been available to all of our patrons. It's actually not publicly available, but the video will be publicly available once we're ready.
Dragon Ball Z muscles are weird.
You know, it was funny. I was actually looking at a video today where like they converted a lot of the Dragon Ball Super shots into the 90s art style, and it just was it looked so much better and so much more impactful than their art style. Like it's really kind of disappointing that when like it really shined a light of like how much better Dragon Ball Super would have been had they stuck with the 90s art style. In my opinion.
I mean, no, mood.
Miki, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mood. I just gave you a bunch of reference material for poses and outfit. You can draw it however style you want.
I mean, but you said the middle one was the style.
No. The pose. That was the pose.
Yeah, this is the pose.
Yeah.
Wait.
But you can draw it in your style.
Oh no, it's gotta be in the Dragon Ball Z style. Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
I kind of agree with Miki on this one.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely don't mind it, not one bit. I'm not saying like, I'm just saying like, their fucking muscle structure is a little weird.
But is it all right if Darkon and Miki, is that all right if I talk a little bit more about Czech? Like, you know.
In what way specifically?
Just stuff that I'm looking forward to.
I mean, I can't say no.
I'll keep it well, because like, yes, you can, Miki. It's your stream. And Darkon can also say no because if he doesn't,
you already asked me in PMs, and I already told you very specifically the one thing that shouldn't happen, and I explained why.
Yep, and now that won't just. But it's so weird, guys. For me personally, and I can't speak for like Darkon or Miki or whatever, but it is so crazy to me that so. I thought it was insane watching the characters come to life with the art that Miki made.
He did.
And it absolutely was. I'm still kind of in fucking awe over just the whole thing. Like, it's crazy. But now to add the characters to their souls effectively, you know, the people voicing them and breathing life into them, the experience is fucking indescribable. Like, and I haven't even really had much of a conversation with most of them. I know a few of them. I've had a conversation with some of them, but I haven't actually gotten to talk one-on-one with a lot of them. And I'm still trying to do that. And it's not so much like oh, it's an interview or anything. It's just kind of like I want to get to know them, you know, because a lot of them I haven't worked with before. And funny story. I want to talk about who we cast for Jace. Is that all right, Darkon?
At this point, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So,
the auditions are done.
Richard Barcenas, I think is how you pronounce his name, and I'm probably butchering it. But when we were listening to his audition, and I'm gonna preference this with, I made it a point to not research anyone during the audition process. even if I recognize the name, or like I thought I recognized their name or their voice, I made it a point not to research them, so that I could remain as impartial as possible.
Doubly so for me. I didn't even know their names until we did our first pass.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't see names or emails.
So with Richard's audition, we were listening to it, and Darkcom can confirm this several times while we're listening to it. I'm like, God, this motherfucker sounds familiar. And like, I couldn't place it. I'm like, why does he sound so familiar? But like, and it took a lot of self-control not to go look during the audition process. It wasn't until after I had recorded the cast announcement on who was cast and why we cast them that I pulled up his email and looked, because he provided a resume of the past work that he had been in. And again, can't stress this enough, I made it a point not to look at those for people who auditioned, because I didn't want to be influenced by quote-unquote clout. Come to find out that he voices Bardock and Piccolo in Dragon Ball R&R, Masako's audio manga project. And I'm like, oh, that's where I heard this motherfucker before. So like, it was really cool, because I'm like, oh, sweet, I'm working with this guy. I like this guy's work. It was just kind of a really neat thing. We also found out that hold up, I'm still getting names. Give me just a
minute. There was another big one, but I forget who.
What you're saying is, even if I had auditioned for my likeness, you still would have picked him over me. Awesome. I'm glad you chose well.
Let's see, hold up. Just trying to. Okay, so the chick that we, the girl that we cast for Emma, Nola Klopp, is apparently like a huge fucking name. Had no idea. Had absolutely no idea.
You've never heard of Noah Flop?
Klopp.
Oh.
Damn.
And no,
damn,
I had not.
Joke fell flat.
I had not heard of her before.
Could you might you say it was a flop?
Yeah. But seriously, I had never heard of her.
Everybody do the flop.
And inhaler.
I'm okay.
A clop and a flop and a twist.
But yeah, no. So I had never heard of her before, and it wasn't until I was talking to I'm trying to fucking remember who I was talking to. Give me just a moment. Like I said, I'm bad with it. I'm learning people's names. I'm sorry.
Funny AMV. That is
my name.
Funny AMV. That is bars.
Okay,
Damn.
so it wasn't until I was talking to Lily's voice actress that she's like, "Oh yeah, I saw you got some really major names," and I'm like, "Wait, we did? I mean, I know about Richard." She goes, "Who's Richard?" And she's like, "No, I'm talking about this guy Zach Mugen, I think his name. Again, awful with names, and Nola Klopp." And I'm like, "Oh, I wasn't aware they were big names." And so she sent me this photo, and you're welcome to show this on stream if you want.
Never. I'm kidding. I will.
If you want, you're welcome to. But so this is a lot of the character. I don't know if it's all of them, but she's voiced in a shit ton of stuff, and it's kind of left me scratching my head like,
fuck?
How the fuck did she hear about us?
That looks like a lot. Like
it is a lot.
Yeah. Like, look at all this shit. Look at all this shit she's voiced in. Look at this.
Wow.
And I'm like,
yeah, her IMDb page is pretty impressive. Yeah.
So that was a very pleasant surprise to know that, like, we had
so cute.
That we had people of this caliber, of this level of experience.
Look at her face. She's so cute.
Auditioning for a fucking until this point a fucking parody channel. So it was surreal.
The reason I let you take my money. It's because your stuff is good. And I want to see more.
This is why I badgered you so much to create that new patron cheer.
Okay, right. Anyways, just like
Which is
really.
a good segue into, hey, we have a Patreon.
Oh, ouch. Ouch, A&B, you're hurting me, bud. You're hurting me.
What do we think?
Infinity's
Ooh.
What do we
I feel attacked, bro.
What do we think? What do we think?
What do we think about what?
This! Your commission. It's yours.
Oh, yeah, me.
That's not mine.
Well, yeah, not yours, but Rick's.
It's like, yeah, I don't think that's what we discussed. Like, I like it. It's cool and all, but...
No, let's fucking do it.
No, this is your new Twitch icon. Jesus
Like,
Christ.
seriously, pull up the freaking clip of Goku and just put it right next to it.
What? Oh,
Actually, hold on a minute. I trimmed it down. Give me a second.
I got it. I can do this. I got it.
Come on.
I got it. I got it. I can
Just subscribbled.
Somebody subscribbled and
The audace.
Welcome.
The audace.
already did it.
Welcome to the fucking chaos. There. Okay. What do you mean you already? Whatever. I did it faster.
Oh wait, the other thing that we're gonna do is put a little stock image of Toast with Goku hair just sitting off in the corner.
What? Wait. What?
Yeah, the little Toast before he powered up.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
Before Sensu Bean, after Sensu Bean.
I can't believe I just spit this shit out. Jesus Christ.
You did that really fast.
She did.
The power,
Hey.
the power of drunk drawing is.
Behold,
Hey,
the true protagonist of Dragon Ball Z.
In case any of you are wondering,
Mickey, save.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
in case any of you are wondering, the kanji on his chest is the kanji for toast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where the fuck did I just save that?
What?
Yeah, I saved
You're
that. in the
lying.
folder. No, we're not.
I
lying.
actually looked it up, and that is the kanji for toast.
That is fucking fantastic.
How?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
When?
I absolutely love that. That is so great.
It's horribly written, but it is. It is. In
What?
fact.
If anyone wants the actual freaking image that I sent her, just ask.
Yes.
I'll throw it in Jason chat. I'll throw it in PhatDog only.
Nobody saw that.
Overly muscled beefcakes. Don't forget, this Thursday, come check out our Czech characters becoming wrestlers and PDW on the gaming channel with all the information for a giveaway we're doing this month. So make sure you check that out. And there will be a fatal four-way. I don't know what that means, but it sounds oddly sexual.
You don't know what a fatal four-way is?
Listen, PDW was like.
All I'm saying is she's a man-eater.
Fucking PDW. PDW was the first time. PDW was the first time I've ever taken an interest in wrestling.
I mean, all right, fair. I'll be right back.
At least this isn't as complicated as trying to explain to him how heel and face works.
Oof.
I still don't really understand it, I'll be honest.
One's the good guy, one's the bad guy. It's not complicated.
So observation. The kanji for toast looks like a person skipping.
It kind of does, actually. Like, and looking down at their feet to make sure they don't trip.
Yeah.
Like,
actually, that's honestly what it fucking looks like. That's hilarious. Or just a person running.
Just where the lines for the quote unquote arms, because that's not what they are. Look like they're in a position where he's skipping. Let's stick with skipping man. I will never forget this kanji character for Toast, because now I associate Toast with the skipping man.
This is so funny. Speaking of skipping, you guys have seen the Lily Can Walk video, right?
Yes.
Ah, love it. I'm gonna go watch it.
It's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so I have another hour before Hardy's closes.
For those of you who want to watch Lily walk with toast, there you go. Enjoy. It's the first piece of Czech animation ever made. Ever. Why are there captions? Someone made captions for this. Why is it Korean?
So wait. First off, is it auto captions or is it like real captions?
It is auto-generated captions for Korean.
Where did the auto captions prompt?
Camera or 5.
We or 5.
Let's
see. What is
what the fuck? Or 5? What the hell?
Oh. There we go.
I don't know what that means.
And then that symbol writing.
Line, circle, line, circle, line. What the fuck?
So it somehow took the damn
Hashtag
word.
Illuminati confirmed.
No kidding. I love it. Do. She can walk.
Ooh, I know what it's picking up on.
How in the hell are both captions in Korean?
It's picking up on the tones in the song, thinking that
It's Korean.
there's some consonants in there that are Korean.
Korea has a very musical language.
They do, which is probably why it's picking up with the dit.
I am back.
Oh my god! So Miki, you know that Lily Can Walk animation video that your neighbor helped make for us? Well,
it has Korean subtitles.
It got Korean auto-generated subtitles.
It's picking up the song and it's thinking it's Korean and it's translating it.
Wow. I wonder if Matt knows that. Interesting.
We owe the 5.
And some of them are in English. It's supposed to be Korean.
Miki, do you have a stock image of toast?
What?
Do you have just a regular old image of like little plush toast?
A stock image? No, but
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah, just take that and put a little Goku hair on it.
I'm not lazy. There's a little too thick of a line, though. The line is thick.
With a CK. Yeah. For clarification.
Sure.
I mean, it could have been both. You don't know.
What?
You know.
I know?
You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I know. Cool.
Oh, shit! I didn't realize that it was this flavor. I'm excited now.
Wait, what?
I need context.
Okay. So my favorite beer, it's not technically a beer, I guess you could say, but it is Bold Rock. It's a cider company out of North Carolina. They make the most delicious ciders. And they have a lot of different cider flavors, and one of they just recently came out with a holiday beer, so I just grabbed another one after I went to the bathroom, and it is the holiday cider, which I didn't realize I had any left over of, so I got excited. That's all.
Nice.
Like, I got the shit on loop right now, playing in the background.
What?
Lily Can Walk, or Lily Goes for a Walk.
Oh, I see. Meow. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, it could be.
Bless you.
There it is.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Anyways, yeah, it can be more than just apples. It doesn't have to be just apple. What is going on? Okay.
Yeah, it can be pears, plums, peaches.
So
Sugar in it. You can make alcohol out of it. If you make just a basic alcohol out of a fruit, and add a few spices to it.
Okay. Hey guys.
You can cider it.
I didn't do it.
It's fine. I'm gonna duck out.
Boo.
Yeah.
You guys.
I have my own things that I've been working through this entire time. I'm either just going to be muted in the chat doing that, or I'll leave now. So I'm gonna duck out with them. Thanks for having us, guys.
I got you. I gotta go get food, and then I gotta have a conversation with a friend of mine.
Well, I mean, if you guys are all leaving me, then
I'm not leaving.
I'm still here because I paid for this.
Bless all your faith.
I mean, I'll be back. I just gotta go get food.
I mean, it's
Manner.
As I say to my cats when they sneeze, bless your furry face.
My face is not furry.
Our fans have better nutrition than our chat crew.
No, I have concerns because my face is not furry.
Yes, but your head is an extension of your face.
Alright, first of all, Jinx, but secondly, I don't think this is how it works.
Don't you love it when she goes full squeak and I don't even know what she said?
I don't think that's how that works, is what she said.
That's exactly what I said. Tony's learning, why can't you?
Because I gotta go. Bye.
Wow.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
So.
Also, bye.
Oh, and Rand, thank you for your concern. We reached our dental goal off stream. So thank you everyone who helped with that.
Rock on.
We got it all.
If we still had that going, I didn't even know it got met.
Yeah, we had it just sort of happened off stream and I didn't realize it. Like I went to go check something on Streamlabs to make merch, and I was going through our widgets and I saw that and I'm like, oh, hold on, what? And I went to check, and sure enough, there it was. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, Miki, and thank you for letting me vent, because goddamn it, I needed to.
Yeah.
Bye, Tony.
See you guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, dude.
Be right back.
Good night.
Oh my god, my fucking face!
Okay, now that he's gone, let's talk shit.
Such shit.
Got
Mad
anything?
shit. All the shit.
All the shit, yeah. Excellent. All right. That's all I got, really.
All right, you start.
No, that's all I had. Like, let's talk shit. Okay.
Wow.
How was it for you?
What?
Nothing.
That's like the
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it there. Yeah, no.
You know what?
I was not in. That was not my intention. However, yes, I can see where that would be drawn. So yeah. The rebranding continues. Yes.
So you know what, Cody?
Yes.
I cannot wait until next October.
Next October.
Yes.
That's a long
What's
time
happening
from now.
What's next October?
Well, it'll be another year of Anime Week Atlanta.
Oh, snap.
Hopefully by then the pandemic will be either gone or under control, and
Or
it'll
we've
actually
all died and turned into zombies. You cannot leave that out at this point.
I ain't turned into no zombie.
I mean, I'm not either. I would literally kill myself before that should happen. But
Eat you in hell before you turn into a zombie.
I'm just saying, it is a factor.
But you're gonna be stoked for AWA, Rick? Is that how that's?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If we can get as many people to go next year as we did last year,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
awesome.
Did you guys have a table for PhatDog at AWA?
We had what about a few panels for various things.
Okay, that too. Oh my god, am I gonna be expected to talk at? Oh my god, this is a whole side of this fucking line of work that I had not thought of.
So I mean, there was the actual like PhatDogStudios panel where it was in a kind of small room.
Do I have to talk in front of people?
You will be expected to talk in front of people because you're the artist. And people are going to ask you questions.
Oh my god!
Well, that is if you can go.
I never miss AWA. Like so the nice thing about my job is that like they're pretty like I have paid vacation days, which I guess is not. I am blessed for that to be my situation because that is not common. I understand, but excuse me, that was the beer, not me. AWA is one of the cons that I absolutely, under no circumstances, ever miss.
Wait, were you there last year?
I was.
Huh.
I just wasn't a fat dog last year.
I know. I was at literally every freaking panel that a member of Fat Dog was on.
So I never go to panels, actually. I always go for shopping and cosplay purposes. At least that was how it was in the past. God, what did I do last AWA? I think I was a Raven last AWA. I'll send you a picture.
I'm going to send you a picture that you might actually have seen when you were at AWA if you were paying attention.
Yeah, I think I did my Raven and I did my Violet Evergarden.
Oh shit, you did Violet Evergarden?
Oh, Violet Evergarden is like my main. Have you ever seen my Instagram? Hold on.
I have seen your Instagram. I follow you on Instagram.
How have you not seen my Violet Evergarden?
I don't know. I'm not on Instagram very much.
Hold on. I have some edumacations to do for y'all.
Okay.
Violet Evergarden.
Yeah, show me.
Is by far my, I think, most well-known cosplay that I've done. Because, like, I went all fucking out with the outfit. And I admit wholeheartedly that I did not,
let's see, there's that guy. This is Vader Jr.
Hang on.
Vader Jr.
Well, so first and foremost, that's my Raven, since I've just got it there.
Oh.
Violet. This is the best picture, I think, that I ever had taken when I was Violet Evergarden.
Yo, main, yeah.
That's my Violet Evergarden.
Trying to find there. No, not that one. That one.
And I was even a meme.
Nice. Wow, those look great. Nice. That's awesome. Oh crap! Am I going to be expected to be at AWA?
You should totally go to AWA.
Only if you want to go. You don't have to go. Dude.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I mean, I could. I'm like, it's not out of the question. It's just a matter of allocating vacation days.
I guess the other one. So I've also done Fu from Samurai Champloo.
Nice.
Although that's one of the nice photos, but this is my favorite photo because we were in a liquor store and it just seemed appropriate.
Ah, nice.
Oh, duh. Wait, where are these pictures? Hang on. There's another one that I'm really well known for. It's an older one that I haven't done in a while because I've kind of forgot about it. But you may have actually, at AWA, you may be more familiar with me without knowing you're familiar with me, because I got the most attention in my white journey outfit.
Oh, shit.
I just thought about that. Like, at like a lot of the larger cons, especially AWA, I think one year in AWA, I sat down in the fucking main lobby area and like spread my cloak out, kind of like how the journey characters pray, and literally had people. And I didn't say, like, the best part is, like, I got really into character on this. I didn't say a fucking word when I was in that cosplay unless I had my mask up. like I was drinking or something. Like I didn't say a single fucking word, and like I would just nod at people, or I would bow my head or shake my head, like what, you know, whatever. And like in the main lobby area, there I had a circle of people. Or there's like a video that somebody took of like people sitting around me. Some people would come up and like pray with me for a second. There's also a video of me dancing in it in a dance circle, which was really kind of awkward.
Old school.
I don't remember seeing you in that outfit, but I threw up in Fat Dog Only. If you saw a group of people walking around with the Vader statue just hanging out, that was us.
Oh, there's a good chance I was a little too drunk for that.
I mean, it was around the merch, just so we could find each other.
That's fair. And I also did Christmas Made Sailor Mars.
I remember that photo.
Yeah, that was more recent, I guess. That was probably one of the more recent cosplays. AWA, I also did On from
Persona?
Persona, yeah, this is me and Devin. I had a thick ass wig.
Nice.
Like that wig was so fucking heavy.
I'm gonna have to ask Richie if we can bring Vader Jr. to another con.
I think. Maybe one of these days, if I get rid of my fucking COVID body, I'll do a collie again. I also did Kikyo from time to time. They're hang on, wait, I got one of these too. So Kikyo was also a thing.
Nice.
More Violet pictures, modeling stuff, kimonos. I don't really count Aurora. You know, I'm really sad because I also did Blake from Ruby, but I've gotten no good photos of her. I guess I have a photo of me in the wig. I don't know. I guess maybe I just had the outfit and everything commissioned, but I don't know. That the one particular con that I wore her at, I was fucking literally wasted constantly. So I really did not get it. Like, I'm wearing the outfit under my fancy ass fucking jacket, but I got not a single good photo of it.
Oh man.
Oh sweet Jesus. And then the
OG.
OG.
I was at a con once, and I went as Scout from freaking Team Fortress 2.
Nice, dude.
There's your fucking OG. That was like the first cosplay that I really did in earnest, which was Diva.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I've had fun.
On that one, man.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun. You can't tell because there's like some pretty decent editing, but there's Dorito crumbs like all over my face because I was being drunk gremlin diva. And what you don't really realize is that I'm not sitting on the ground. I'm propped in the air between two walls.
That's great.
But there's one picture of me as Diva that a friend of mine literally will never get over, and it's because I don't think it's on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure that I'd have to dig a little too fucking hard to find it on Facebook. Actually, I should have shown this one. This is also one of the really good Diva pictures. But
nice.
I literally had to fucking like it's really funny because he never gets over it, because when you look at the picture and you look at my feet, I'm standing in such a way that oneself would not believe I should be standing. Like, it looks like I'm floating because my ankles would otherwise be broken, and I could never answer him as to how or why I was standing that way, but that is just the thing. But then outside of that, sometimes I'll go to cons and I'll just dress up in like traditional kimonos. which is also another thing that I've done. So that's one of the kimonos which you could have possibly seen.
Alright.
The other one was this one. I'm like trying to give you all the opportunities to have recognized me at some point.
I mean, I've only been to AWA once.
Oh. I've gone to AWA a lot. But it also kind of like, you know, it's... Oh, yeah!
I mean, if you were to ask Walker or Hawk...
Yeah, they go to AWA a lot.
Live in Georgia.
This one's like probably one of the more underappreciated cosplays I think I've ever done. If somebody can tell me who this character is, I genuinely would be impressed. Like, honest to God, genuinely impressed.
I couldn't tell you.
I have no idea.
Have you guys ever heard of Eden of the East?
I have
heard of it, never seen it.
Never seen
it. What? No! Eden of the East is a phenomenal anime.
Ooh, that's actually a hilarious suggestion from your pal Grim.
Huh? What? Who? What? Is it the Scottish Pokemon trainer?
Pokemon trainer. You should do that.
Lord.
That'd be funny.
Carry around a bottle of scotch.
Oh, okay. The other one, I'm gonna like cut out my friend's face a little bit here, but the other one that I also early on was well known for was Ramona Flowers. I was
Scott Pilgrim.
I was so drunk in this photo, like my eye makeup had smudged at one point, never fucking noticed or anything. Like I was balls to the walls wasted. That was like 3 a.m. at one of the fountain parties for AWA. Like out in the courtyard every Saturday, they always have a giant like get together party. It's fucking great.
I mean, it feels like if a bunch of us get together next year, we're gonna have to go all out, man.
Oh, like literally. I mean, okay, Saturday nights usually I'm at rack parties though. So I may not be free on Saturday nights anymore, but it all depends. It all depends. It depends on how quickly I get drunk and how fast I want to go to bed. That's just kind of how it is.
That's how it be.
That's how it be. But yeah, I think those are the biggest ones that you would have seen me in, that you may have had the potential to recognize me.
Yeah, I would have. I tried to go last year, but I couldn't get the only reason I couldn't was because I couldn't get the time off.
Fair. Shit happens, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I had just gotten like, that was 2019, right? So yeah, that would. Yeah, I had used most of my vacation days to go to Dallas that year in June. Which is hot, and I'm not used to hot.
There we go.
But I was able to take a class with Sunny Straight, and that was fun.
I mean, hey, win's a win.
Yeah, it's a win, and yeah, and Eva was kind enough to let me crash with her, and I'm like, oh, right on. I was fully intending on getting a hotel in Denton, but I'm just like, she's like, no, stay with me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna say no.
Can't argue a lady.
I can't argue. I ain't gonna argue. Well, she was kind enough to make the offer. I'm like, you know what? I can't say no. I'm not gonna say no. But yeah, if AWA happens if AWA happens in 2021, man, I'd seriously look at going.
I'd seriously hope that you do, because I will be there. And the thing is that like, if you guys let me know that you're gonna be there, it more so speaking to the viewers, because I'm sure you fat dogs will also, you know.
You'll know.
I doubt I can get away from you guys, but if anybody viewer wise does end up being there, if you let me know, I do. One of the downsides to my life at cons is that I am always on the move. I never stop moving, and there's a good reason for that. And I won't talk about it on stream because it basically would just make me sound like a fucking blowhorn. So, or blowhart. Well, I don't even really know the right word that I'm looking for there, but there is a reason that I must continue to move. Right. And so just let me know, and at the very least I can stop and come say hi and you know, hang out or maybe catch lunch with you or something. But yeah, yes. I'm also, I guess, just for anybody who sees me at a con, you know, please don't take offense if I just like am constantly moving or trying to like move away from an area. I'm not trying to move away from you, I swear. There are other reasons.
Yeah, no, there's a lot and there can be a lot to do at cons. Like, I know A was a big one, correct? Like, that's
it's a pretty big one. It's not one of the biggest, but it is a pretty big one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Like, I think the smallest con, I think one of the bigger cons I had been to in the last few years was like 3,000 or 4,000 people. But I don't know if there's what the reference is for like a con like A-Con or AWA or whatever.
3,000 or 4,000 people is, I think, around about the right amount for AWA, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
That may be more, honestly.
Because it's in Atlanta, right? So
it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is in Atlanta.
Okay. Well, Anime Week in Atlanta, yeah, it would be. That would make sense then.
Indeed.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but you know, you called yourself out, so.
Yeah, I did immediately. And you know what? I think there are direct flights from Burlington to Atlanta, so I think that's
probably
excellent.
Because Atlanta has got one of the largest hub airports.
It's the busiest in the world.
Yeah, it's in the
I know
southeastern
that.
area, I think, or maybe even more.
Yeah.
Oh. I just made a thing.
What?
That should totally happen. Hold on a second. There you go.
Oh, right. I was supposed to be checking things. Oh my god! That's adorable, though! I love it! I love that so much!
Okay, so
I can share that, right? Even though it's not my art. Can I put that? I don't know. Am I?
I mean, I pulled that straight from Google Images. I don't know who the original artist is.
It looks like a Kaplan Hagenscharmer.
Okay, so okay.
I mean,
yeah,
I basically just used the image to make a meme.
I want to share it, but I mean, why don't you can put it in like a meme channel or something, or shit posts. I guess.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it in.
Didn't somebody send me a picture about a Darth Vader son or something? Where was that?
I mean, I put.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Vader Jr. and.
Yeah, that's it. I found it. No, I don't remember seeing anybody quite like that.
Okay, so yeah, there are nonstop flights. Nice.
Yeah, like I said, it is one of the.
Okay, there's one. Okay, there's one right here. Okay.
Are you doubting me?
I'm not. No. I'm not doubting you. I'm looking at the Google flights right now. That's why I'm. Okay, nonstop. Oh, that's not bad at all.
Well, I mean, see, the difference between you and me is that you choose to fly. I drive everywhere.
I'm in the Northeast, man. I can't I have a hard time staying. I just have a hard time staying in the car for more than a few hours.
Oh yeah, where do you think I am?
I
I'm
don't.
in Maryland, dude.
Oh, you're in Maryland. Oh, okay.
Fucking rip.
I drove to AWA last year.
Oof, I don't have the patience for that shit. Like, God bless you for that. Oof.
Seriously.
Like,
this music is slow. Let me.
DTW? What the
energetic. Let's get that. I don't want this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, hell, if you want to save money, you can always drive to me, and I'll drive the rest of the way.
I I mean,
I'm just south of DC, man. If you can make it that far, then you're good.
that is a fair point.
That's not a bad deal, actually, Rick. That is not a bad deal. Especially since, I could... Wait, what's DC? Yeah.
I mean, the offer goes for freaking Calvin, too, because he lives up in New York.
Yeah, he lives in New York, that's right.
Like, he's just a few hours from me. Like, I'm not going to drive to you, but if you want to come to me and I drive the rest of the way, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. All right. Right on. Okay,
I
yeah,
still will never forget the time that I drove down to Holiday Matsuri by myself, which, for the record, Holiday Matsuri is a 12-hour drive from where I live, and I drove down there at 7 at night, so I didn't arrive until 7 in the morning. Technically 8, because I switched time zones, and I drove non-stop without a single, no stops. I was literally so fucking tired, and the worst part is that I did the same fucking thing on the way back home, and then I literally drove to work. Like, I packed work clothes with me to the con, and then drove to work from the con and went to work that day.
Huh.
I've never been more tired in my entire life.
Oh wow, this like.
It sounds about like when I went to Ozfest back in 2015. Sorry, it wasn't just Ozfest. It was Ozfest meets Knotfest. So 2 solid days of just awesome fucking bands. And so the second day finishes up late at night, and me and my friends, instead of staying the night, then we packed up and went straight home, and I slept in the fucking car. And it was my car that we were driving.
Shit, dude.
Dude, I was like slapping my fucking face. I was doing that whole trying to keep my ass from falling asleep on the way down. It was no fucking joke.
Now, to clarify, I said I fell asleep in the car. I wasn't the one driving.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know.
Just for those who don't know in chat.
But man, that was fucking tastic. Like, if that ever actually, it may or may not ever happen again. But if it does, I'd be down to go if I'm in the area, man.
Well, Ozfest is supposed to be a hell of a show, man. Hell of a showing of all those bands, dude.
Well, actually, let me pull up the freaking lineup from that particular.
Yeah, please do. I'm curious. Yeah, you're really doing a hell of a job here, Miki, and the Dragon Ball style.
Oh, well, hi, thanks.
Y'all welcome.
It's easy to do when there's a lot of fucking references all over the internet.
That's true, yeah.
Although
Dragon Ball is a thing, it turns out.
Granted, I will say that I don't think that I had used much outside of what Rick gave me, but it's primarily the style itself is not nearly as complex as my own, so it's easier. Not to put anything down on them or nothing.
Right. Well, you just do. You just have different styles. That's all. It sounds. Ooh.
Yeah, that was the lineup. And that was in San Bernardino.
Yo. Oh shit.
I know, right?
Black Sabbath, Disturbed, Megadeth. Fucking.
Children of Bodom, Hate Breed, Devil Driver.
Goof, that's dark. That's dark.
And then and on the other side, Slayer. I'm on a match. Trivium. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
dude, that's such a hell of a show.
So, funny story. At the Sabaton was on a different stage, not the main stage, and there was a mosh pit that started up around the sound booth, and I got caught in the middle of it. Literally, it went all the fucking way around their sound equipment.
Yeah.
And I was next to the sound booth. So I had to fight my way out of a mosh pit just to escape it. So I had to mosh to get out of the mosh.
Sounds about right.
Mosh like you've never moshed before. Nicely
I
done.
remember ye old days when I used to get into mosh pits. Like, not like massive concert mosh pits, but there was when I was younger, I guess you could say the town that I was from was considered small town. It's kind of grown in capital since then, but what we used to do for fun is we would go to a place called Smoothie Joe's, and Smoothie Joe's would hold concerts every Friday, but it wasn't like, you know, really any kind of super professional concerts. It was like grunge bands and like startup bands, like garage bands, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it was always like the place for the fucking outcast kids to go, and they would always have mini mosh pits, and I actually that just reminded me of probably one of the longest standing friends that I still talk to, and the way that I met them. And you guys thought I'm a nice person, and you can't see me being mean or violent. The way that I met this person was I kicked him in the ass and hit him square in the butthole.
Oh. No.
Okay, but we're still friends. We are still friends. I can't specifically recall the reason why I did such a thing, but I used to be a pretty feisty kid, and I thought that I was some pretty tough shit, because for a girl, I was, I guess you could say. For a girl, I was pretty tough. And
I mean, you didn't just kick him in the ass. You got some penetration there.
I did, and that was, I think, what really solidified our friendship. Exactly, as Goof said, it was an intimate beginning. So his name is Sasuke. I shit you not. I'm not, like, talking about, like, some fucking Naruto nerd. His name is actually Sasuke. And he's older than me, which means I'm pretty sure he's older than Naruto, which means I think he came first. Okay? So, anyways, God, what was it? I think he was, like, smarting off to some of, like, me or some of my friends or something like that, and then he turned around, and so what did I do? I fucking reared up, and I kicked him in the ass. And I mean, like, my Converse made contact. And,
1,000 years of death. Oh, that's right.
Damn.
Well done, Jared. Well done.
That's great.
Well played, sir.
Well played. But that was the beginning of our friendship, and that shit happened at Smoothie Joe's. That was the kind of shit that went down at Smoothie Joe's. I fucking miss that place too. Like I had some pretty good ass times there. But that just, yeah, but anyways, that's your idea of the kind of type of place that this was.
Oh no. We lost voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he was muted for a while there.
I thought it was going to be a trooper and stick it out with us.
Yeah.
Of course, Nick's been quiet for a while too.
Oh, call out. It's time for the call outs.
There aren't that many of the original 9 left.
I mean, it's okay. 9 was kind of a lot of people.
Oh man.
But it also means that you guys are a little bit more obligated to stay and at least help keep things entertaining until I finish this lineup.
Yeah. I'm just.
I mean, hey, this is looking pretty fucking good for it not being in your style.
Oh, alright. So one of the pride and joys that I have as an artist is that I can mimic anybody's style. That's really all there is to it. There's not like a long-winded story or anything of that extent. It's just something I'm good at. Like, I don't know.
No, what's the basic thing behind your style or behind your ability to copy someone else's? Is like noticing basic shapes and then placing them in relation in strategic places in relation to each other. Like that's one another artist friend of mine said. She had mentioned that it's a lot of just basic shapes and knowing how to use them.
Yeah, it's observation. It's being able to look at the way that somebody draws something and exactly breaking it down into the different like shapes and styles that they do. Now, I don't think that I could perfectually copy somebody's style straight down to the T unless I traced it. Like, somebody probably would look at this and go, well, I obviously know that wasn't drawn by the guy from Dragon Ball Z. But if somebody looks at it, they know that the style and the intention was Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
And that's kind of what you're aiming for. But yeah, it's effectively just being able to recognize the shape and the bone structures that they use, and that's something that I excel at. I'm good at shapes.
That's good, because I'm not. God love you for it.
It seems that Marak wants you to copy the Mona Lisa.
Swap it out. Come on, dude.
For reasons.
Dude, the security around that thing alone would just be too much of a hassle.
All right, first of all, like I said, it's not a perfectual copy, okay? Somebody can look at it and still tell the difference. Second of all, realism is a little bit different, okay? When it comes to, like, somebody's cartoon style, yeah, I mean, I got you. Like, I can do it. But when it comes to, like, realism, I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I probably could do it, but it would not come nearly as natural as this does. It would probably take some time.
Right on. Well, I mean, hey, if it worked out for you, didn't it? It looks good, and people are happy with it. So that's the idea. You're keeping your clients happy.
Oh boy, I'm doing the good job.
You're doing the good job.
I'm doing the good stuff.
You certainly are. I don't know what that voice was, but that's I'm rolling with it.
I think we went Brooklyn, kind of something else.
We went Brooklyn, yeah.
We were confused Brooklyners.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. It's just how.
I mean, if you want, I can send you a picture of some good Dragon Ball Z hair.
Are you saying mine isn't?
No, I'm just saying for the shading.
Oh no, I got the shading. That's fine. The shading won't happen. The shading won't happen tonight. Admittedly, I will probably finish this out with the line art.
That's really cool, though. I'm really digging this.
Oh, thanks. I still fucking hate it.
Miggy, I told you I came up with the outline of a story using Mama Mira, didn't I?
What?
Did I tell you that?
I don't think you did.
Ah, okay. Well, I did, and it actually could work. Holy shit!
Okay. So the drawing is for our fellow Salty Rick here, who's joining us on the call. It is a commission request, which you can, yeah. By the way, you can do. I have a small list right now, so there is a smidge of a wait. Unfortunately, Salty Rick, I feel like, was subject to waiting a lot longer than it really should have ever been necessary for him to wait.
No. I'm patient, though.
And I appreciate that. And that's one thing that I will always be very, very clear about with you as well, is, like, if it's going to take me a while, I'm going to tell you it's going to take me a while. That's just kind of how it is. But part of it was because we still needed to get together to figure out exactly, like, what was it that we were looking for as far as style was concerned. But, oh my god, no. That was too much. I didn't realize it got that thick. But the other half of it was just that I needed to be able to find the actual time to be able to stop and do it, and that was unfortunately a difficult task to achieve.
Yeah.
Because I do, on top of doing this, I do work a full-time job. Like it's a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So
and finding time to do any kind of like creative freelancing is definitely difficult when you have a full-time job and on top of it.
Yeah.
I can definitely relate.
But anyway, for those of you wondering why I decided to commission this is, in my opinion, Lily's mental image of Toast the Protector.
My man.
Like, what would happen if Lily ever saw Dragon Ball Z? And this is the result.
Nice, dude.
somebody let Lily watch Dragon Ball Z. Dear Jesus, Tetra's gonna lose her mind.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Goof, we did not get the ABBA cover. They won't return my calls.
Which is some... Actually, you know what? Damn it. Darkon's gone. I think my reasoning behind the commission, Darkon would totally be on board for.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me wonder, do you think Dragon Ball Z can be a thing in Czech?
We'd probably call it, like, Lizard Ball X.
Lizard Sphere Y. Yeah, the whole licensing thing is a tricky beast, man. Stupid copyright.
Damn you!
Come on, Akira Toriyama. Help a bro out.
Y'all are fucking ridiculous. Love you to death! Y'all are...
You're like Dragon Spear Warriors.
Oh, okay. All right. Are we really workshopping this right now?
I don't know.
All I'm saying is that
I'm down.
I literally watched a show called Samurai Pizza Cots not that long ago.
Yeah, I remember that show. That's old, man. That's an old one. An oldie, but a goodie.
It is. And
sorry, what one?
If that's not an off-brand, like, fucking...
It is niche as hell.
It's niche as shit. But, you know, if it can still exist on Crunchyroll, I think we've got some legs to stand on.
Yeah. I want some more, I honestly want some more webtoons to be adapted into Crunchyroll originals.
Have you seen Noblesse yet?
No.
Bruh! Nope. Bruh! It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah. So Noblesse is actually a vampire kind of esque anime, and I'm always pretty iffy about, you know what okay, anyways, I'm always pretty iffy about the vampire ones, because usually it's like some kind of like really ecchi shit whenever it comes to vampires. It just every time, always, no matter what, always happens to be that.
Oh yeah.
I have not yet been disappointed. And I'm not saying that from like, oh, it's ecchi, so like, yeah, girly.
That's
like,
great.
I love that, cause girl and woo. No, I have yet to be disappointed, in terms of what they've offered.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, if you think that's ecchi, then wait until you see Azure Lane.
Well, no, I'm saying it's not ecchi is the thing.
No, I know that's what I'm saying though.
Oh.
That Azure Lane, though?
I don't think I want to watch that then. Have you seen God of High School? Have you?
God of High School?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Ah! It is the other best Crunchyroll, like, oh man, you are fucking missing out right now.
I am. I'm a bad weeb, Mickey. I don't know what else to tell you right now.
How are you gonna sit here and tell me you want more Crunchyroll webtoon adaptions and you haven't seen the 2 most badass ones yet?
Hey, I've seen some of Tower of God. Does that count?
Man, Tower of God is also good shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you just made me realize that maybe I have more free time on my hands than I thought I did.
Well, I don't know. I just, you know, I'm a simp for that purple hyacinth. You know how it is.
Oh yeah. Actually, I haven't caught up on episodes since the last time we talked about it. I've been letting it build.
Yeah, they released episode 70 today.
Maybe I feel like I need to go back. So I have a problem. Yeah, there's no better way to put it. I have a fucking problem, and it is webcomics. So I have 3 different webcomic apps that I look into. I don't know where I'm going with this, but there's a really good romance one that I'm reading on a webcomic app called Tapas, which is like a more professional version of webtoons, basically. And it is so good. It is so good.
Speaking of manga, you know what one I would love to see become an anime is how the hell do you see that? Magic and Muscles.
Huh. I'm not familiar with it. What do you I'm not familiar with that. What's the premise?
What do you read it on? Rather.
I imagine you could read it on like Bookwalker or something.
Oh, I was told about it from a friend. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good. I mean, it's a Shonen Jump manga series.
Okay.
Actually, you can read it at
Shonen Jump. So then it's not going to be a webtoon. It's like an actual comic.
Yeah, it's a manga.
Oh, okay.
In America, we call them comics.
Come on.
I have never felt more insulted at my own self ever in my entire life than that moment.
I copied it. You can click that.
Okay, you said it was Magic and Muscles?
Yes, it'll take you to Google.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Goof.
Muscles are better than magic? Wait, what? Did I do the wrong thing? I must have.
Click the freaking link.
Yeah.
Patrons.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I haven't clicked on it yet. I'm busy.
Oh, no, you're doing your thing. I'll check it out. Ooh.
I love how you say that like you're my like.
I'm your guy in the chair.
You're my intermediary of manga.
Yeah, I'm vetting it for you, Mickey. I'm vetting it.
Oh my god, that's a trigger word for me because it's literally what I do at my job. I vet people.
Okay, so it's English publisher, Viz Media, Shueisha. Ooh, nice. Jump, Weekly Shonen Jump. Yep, that makes sense.
Well, anyways, for those of you watching, if you want a really good cheesy kind of romance, and it's not like it's not just cheesy. It's actually it's so fucking good. It has me like literally on the hook right now. It's called A Business Proposal on Tapas. TAPAS, you know, so if you ever feel like checking it out so that I can talk to somebody about it, that'd be great.
I've been reading one. I know of one creator that's put one of their original comics on Tapas. It seems like a really interesting platform.
It's far more expensive than excuse me. It's far more expensive than
And webtoon.
Yes, sorry. I was like also multitasking at the same time, so I got
Yeah. You're
Easy.
you're totally valid. Totally
easy
valid.
distract.
Here's another manga I want to see as an anime.
Okay. Oh snap.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what am I jumping into here?
Are we ready for this free hand?
Am I ready for this, Rick?
Yes. You'll be fine.
Okay, I'm trusting you on this. Like, I know we haven't talked a whole lot, but we're starting to kind of become friends now. And
I mean, you know who Aqua is, right?
What's up?
You know who Aqua is, right?
Yeah.
Basically that, but a demon lord, and she lost her powers.
That's kind of funny. Okay, you got me on the hook. Now sell this to me. I'm reading the synopsis right now. This actually looks pretty entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Now this looks pretty dope, Rick. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Like, this is one of those manga that's I'm not sure if they're actually gonna pick it up. So I mean, it's in the same boat as what was that freaking? Damn it, I'm brain farting. It's like freaking Lost Paw's favorite freaking manga.
It's like Lost Paw's.
Not like, you know who Lost Paws is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Komi-san.
Komi-san. Oh. Ah. Okay, this is pretty cool.
There we go. The manga Komi Can't Communicate. It's in the same boat.
Oh,
as
I've
Manga,
heard
where
of
it's right on the cusp of getting an anime adaptation.
Oh, I've heard of Komi Can't Communicate. I haven't looked too deeply into it, but I know it is. I know that it is a thing, and people are kind of going nuts over it. The first review of Jahi-sama. The first review on the My Anime List. A half-naked lolly on the cover? What a piece of trash. Am I right? However, good pacing.
However,
good story, decent pacing. Remember Devil is a part-timer. Now add decent writing. Now add more boobs. Now remove sex jokes of any kind. Now add a tsundere. Now remove the common negative factors that come into play when someone half-heartedly adds a tsundere character into a story. Now remove pants. Add bullying. Okay. Okay.
She gets bullied a lot.
And mix everything while adding incredibly charming characters to an enjoyable manga. Oh. That is a useful review.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
And you basically get the gist.
Yeah, that is actually really funny. Oh, snap.
The only reason I haven't actually read it is because you have to pay for it in order to read it. I can't find anywhere to read it for free.
I'm
Okay.
done. I did it.
You did the line art?
Yes, we were distracted the whole time.
Yeah,
It was freaking amazing.
Rick, you're distracting me with awesome bullshit.
I finished! Yay!
That looks pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
I have a fucking feeling. This is just a feeling. But I think, and then again, this is just a feeling.
Now you just have to add some words
Son
above.
of a bitch! Sorry.
What?
Let me just check something out.
Just write toast above normal toast. and then write Super Toast above the Super Toast.
Okay, let's see. Is this a thing?
Oh wait, are we starting to color now? I thought we were just doing line art today.
We are. I kind of had like a curiosity that was itching, that considering that this particular line art is so thick that I might actually be able to get away with just filling in spots.
What's the...
I mean, a lot of it, yes.
Yo.
Yeah, I just got like unnecessarily upset because it didn't work the first time around, and my neighbor is probably like, this girl is fucking psycho. But, you know, it's okay.
I'm a professional artist.
So, for those of you wanting to know what manga we're talking about,
Yeah, I've tried looking for it on. I've been on
the English translation.
Yeah, I've been on a Bookwalker kick, and that's where I've been finding a lot of the manga and light novels that I'm digging right now.
The Great Jahi will not be defeated.
The Great Jahi. Okay.
I think that's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Maybe
copy.
Does it have an official English translation? That may be.
That might be it. I threw it in chat.
Okay.
Then obviously we're talking about Komi-san.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Right on.
The English translation worked. Oh my god.
Not gonna lie, Mickey, this looks pretty dope.
It does.
Since when have you ever known me to be half-assed about something?
I haven't.
He just has to have the Super Saiyan iris.
Okay.
Or pupil, or whatever. Standard Super Saiyan eyes.
No, I just wanted to say good job.
Wait, are we gonna do the whole coloring today?
No. I'm just
You freaking just filling all of it.
block colors, buddy. Block colors. Okay, all right.
The basic coloring.
Still though, it's pretty good. I only say it because I want to be supportive.
Oh.
It's why I say stuff. It's why I say things.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Aw, thank you.
I appreciate all of yous.
Ooh. I have a question, Miki. Those look awesome. Do you want to include wings?
Oh, Lord.
That is completely up to you. Okay.
The only reason why I say no is because I thought about this probably about 5 minutes ago. I don't really know how. All right, what is the like recurring problem that always happens with my art? What do I always do?
You forget to save?
Oh, well, I mean, not that. Something else. I go extra. I'm an extra person. I go extra hard.
Extra.
I don't know that I can hold myself responsible for what would happen if I had to draw wings.
So, I mean, I can send you reference art for
No,
characters with wings.
Marath.
I mean, my main reference would be Tambourine from Dragon Ball.
I mean, fuck it. Actually, no. What am I even fucking saying? This is not my job to decide.
Oh no, I'm leaving the wings up to you because I don't want it to be a pain in the ass.
No, this is not my job to decide what you want for your commission, sir.
Good reference picture.
Dude, this is probably the most buff Toast has ever looked.
Yeah, probably.
This might be his ideal self. I'm not gonna lie.
That might be a good reference.
This is Toast living his best life. Change my mind.
Yeah, you think that'll work? I'm trying to think of other Dragon Ball characters with wings.
Now, there aren't too many because I think they just fly.
Ooh. Let's see. There's a different wing design, but not so much in line with how Toast's wings look.
It'd have to be like bat wings.
So
I know how I could draw it. I just need you to tell me if that's what you want. I think that there was a misunderstanding that it's not that I need a reference.
I mean, Toast as is looks freaking amazing.
Decide, damn it.
I can't decide. I'll let Cody decide. Cody, does Toast need wings?
Well, considering he's a Dragon Ball character, he's Super Saiyan, so he probably already knows how to fly without him. However...
Shit, I didn't even... Why are you getting so fucking logical about it? Damn!
I'm a data analyst by trade. It's what I do.
Alright!
If it's like a stylistic choice, that's one thing. However,
this is Lily's image of Toast.
Yeah. Well, assuming she's seen the relevant source material and being like, oh wait, they don't need wings to fly, so...
I think I would have to... I don't know, would it be a pain to make wings?
No, I will literally find you and punch you.
I'll tell you what, I think the wings can be its own layer and we'll make a determination after. Then you just get rid of that whole layer if it doesn't look right. Does that work?
You think I will fight you? I will.
Rick, I'm not sure how to interpret this now.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this shit? Ready? Wait. 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 No. Wait. How many do I have? 1, 2? Yeah.
Big chunk, yeah. Tambourine. Mosh. Miki is a strong, independent artist who don't need no commission.
What? I didn't say
Nothing.
that. Who fucking said
No.
that? You
Mosh
shut the
did.
fuck up.
Mosh said the first half, and I made the other half.
Oh, okay. I do need the commission.
Okay, so she does need the commission. I will.
It is.
I shall retract my statement and amend it.
It is an enjoyable thing that I get to do, and what it does for me is it gets me out of like, so you have things like writer's block. There's also the thing called artist's block, and it gets me out of that. So that is good. Because it forces me to draw stuff that I wouldn't probably on any other normal given day draw. And so it makes me kind of wiggle and work outside of my comfort zones. if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So when I say I need commissions, it's less on the side of that. Son of a fucking bitch. It's less on the side of that I need commissions for like the monetary value of them, as more so the like break that it gives me from my usual day-to-day shit.
That's fair.
You know, I'll tell you what, the wings work.
My God, thank you, Jesus.
What?
Stupid fucking leaks. I had a leak in the light art somewhere. It was being a stupid pain in the ass.
It was being a stupid bee.
It was. It was being.
Oh.
I think it works.
I don't know. You tell me.
But
This is your art. You're funny.
that reaction was so perfect.
What reenaction?
They're just like, I don't know, you tell me.
That wasn't a reenaction. That was just me.
Yeah, it was a reaction to Rick's statement.
The reaction. I thought you said
reaction, yes.
reenaction, and I was like, what now? No?
No, just a reaction. Yes, and that the delivery on that was perfect. So well done.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't have any notes for you. Just keep living your truth, I guess. Been watching too many like old John Oliver videos. That's one of those things he would say. He's just like, yeah. Also, you look great. No notes. Keep living your truth. Oh my goodness. Yo, Rick, this is looking pretty badass, buddy.
It is. I'm very happy. The wings actually work.
Told you guys to fucking trust me.
I wasn't doubting you. I was doubting myself as to whether or not it would make or break it.
That was not trusting me. Regardless of what you ask for, I will make it.
Never change, Mickey. Never change.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's not. But
like, I feel like that's the shit you put in somebody's fucking senior yearbook that you were just like, I went to high school with this person. They asked me to sign the yearbook, but I don't know a fucking thing about. Never change. Signed, Cody. I literally got that shit in my yearbook once, and that's exactly how I felt about it.
oh shit.
Yeah, see, it doesn't sound so good now, does it?
Well, I was more. The general intention around my statement was just like, you're entertaining. Please keep that up.
It's okay. I was just giving you some grief.
You giving me the business?
I was giving you some grief. I'm an asshole.
You're adorable. Shut up.
No, I'm a butthole.
No, you're adorable. Shut up.
No, Rick, double down on it. Double down.
No.
Stop it.
Stop.
What has this turned into?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. But there's still 15
normal last
people
Tuesday.
watching.
That's what it turned into.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that reminds me. Are you feeling any better from last week? I know you weren't feeling too hot.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling better. So the reason I don't know if I ever like rightfully got to explain, because I did get like drunk pretty early. I don't think that I ever really rightfully got to explain why I wasn't feeling good. I had been doing some like major cleanup of our apartment and got into a lot of like, dusty spaces and corners and shit. So my fucking face was angry.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I was okay, you know. I Wasn't in a bad way per se.
Oh shit! I just had a fantastic idea.
No.
No. It will not be complicated at all. So zoom back out.
It's too late. No, okay, give
No,
me a second.
no.
I know. Give me
Just roll it.
Just give me a fucking second. Jeez. I'm doing shit.
She's doing the thing. Oh god. Oh, that's great.
What do you want?
So, put Super Saiyan Toast in a thought bubble coming from Plushy Toast.
Wait, what?
Like you know how like you know how in cartoons and shit when people are imagining something in their head and it's in like a thought bubble.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
That's great. Oh.
I don't know what's happening.
It's just... Jesus Christ. What did we talk about?
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
Wait, what? Does that not work the way I want it to? I'm a fucking genius. I didn't realize rasterizing would do that, but you know, it's cool. It may be a little bit too close, but we'll fucking go for it.
Yo.
This is how Toast imagines himself.
Hell yeah, dude. Toast is a big fan of Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, okay, there. That'll do it.
That works. That is awesome.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, with that being said, oh my gosh, it's just the two of you guys. I thought maybe some people were just being awfully quiet, but nah.
Nah, it's just us.
It's just y'all. Alright.
It's just all.
And however many others that are still with us.
14 people, I think, which is kind of wild. But I'll at this point I'll go ahead and start my closing statements because it is getting on into that bedtime for me. I don't know about anybody else, but
I condition myself to wake up at 4 a.m.
That sounds like a you problem.
That's a you problem. So I'm back on day shift.
Yeah, no mood. I've been trying to wake up earlier myself. But anyways, I'll go ahead and just kind of throw it out there, you know, thank you guys, each and every one of you who is still watching this stream, who joined this stream at any point in time, or who has watched this stream and made it this far. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time and watching what we've been doing. And Twig Jr., shout out to you. Here the whole time? The whole way through? Damn. Okay. All right.
You have fans, Miki.
Bullshit. It's lies. I'm kidding. I know. I know. I know, and I recognize you guys, and I love you guys. Like, oh, shit. Y'all are gonna make me all bashful and stuff. You stop it. You stop.
Well, come on, let's just pile on the compliments now, chat.
I mean,
No.
honestly, not only did you finish One Piece, you did all the line art and basic color for a completely different one.
Okay. Come on, guys. I'm trying to do a thing here. Jeez.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
See what you can do. Yo, guys. I said I was kidding.
Marag, see if I watch again. I totally will.
Oh, thanks, Serpent.
Marag, what a bro.
Somebody's got me. No, I okay. In all seriousness, if it still feels weird because even though you guys are the quote unquote fans, I just want to think of you as my friends. You guys aren't, because fans sounds too distanced. You know, you're my friends. You guys, okay, whatever. Anyways, so thank you. Regardless of what brought you here, what kept you here, thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for staying or watching up to this point. You know, you guys really, as I say every week, and I will continue to say, you guys make this stream what it is. Without you and the the viewers that we have, it would not be the same. It would not be as enjoyable. And I love to have you guys here. I love talking with you every week, and it's one of the highlights of my week now. So
I just realized I was muted.
you weren't here. You just came back.
I know, but I've been responding to things that you've been saying and gotten no response, and I just looked over and realized I was muted because I'm dumb.
Well, what kind of roast are you trying to give me now?
I'm not trying to give you a roast. However, I am gonna say. I have a perfect name for the people who tune into you loyally each week. They're doodlers.
That's so cute.
So, Nuke, honest opinion, what do you think?
About what? Because I just got back about the same time that I joined the call.
Oh, hop back on this. Look at the stream.
I am on the stream.
Dragon Ball Z Toast. He's asking, what do you think of the image?
Super Saiyan Toast, what do you think?
Oh, I like him. I like him a lot. He's got that.
The Thought Bubble was a last-minute addition that I thought would be hilarious.
Were you talking about the kanji on his chest?
No, the Thought Bubble of this is how Toast pictures himself.
Huh. I like that. I like that a lot.
You guys.
Can we get that on a t-shirt, bud?
That would be awesome.
It would be Tony's decision.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It is Tony's decision.
We've got to check into the copyright pieces of it, but I think you could say that this is a 70% difference, probably.
Easily a 70% difference.
Yeah, see, Murak's got the right thoughts.
But I mean, the kanji's different, the character's different. Like
it doesn't really infringe on anything. You can't copyright an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah. I mean, Naruto wears an orange jumpsuit.
You guys interrupted my heartfelt, outreach to the fans. Yeah. Feel bad.
But feel bad.
No, I'm kidding. Thank you for coming back. No, your time will come. I'll get to you. Jeez. But, yeah, anyways. Gosh, you threw me off my ball over here. But thank you. Thank you. Each and every week, I love seeing you guys here. I enjoy having you here. I love talking to you. I love seeing your thoughts. And I really feel that I have just become closer with a lot of you, especially those who are reoccurring and coming in here and chatting with us. If you watch this and you don't necessarily like to chat, that's not at all pressure to you. I'm just happy to have you here. You know, watching even from the backgrounds, it means the absolute world to me that you even think to take the time to join the stream. So my deepest and absolute gratitude to each and every one of you that watches, continues to watch, and it really, I cannot put true words to it. Oh my god!
No!
Thank you, Duke, for the super chat! With the cute cord. There's a Shiba. It looks more like a Shiba. You're so cute. Jeez.
You're welcome.
Jeez,
You deserve
whatever.
Is that a Shiba or a Corgi? What is it? That's
It's
a Shiba.
It's a Shiba.
It's a Shiba, yeah, because of the tail. But, enough about that. I also have a huge thank you to those of you who have joined me on the call, those of you who did in the past, who are still here, and I really, without you guys, this call, or this entire stream, I don't think would be nearly as entertaining as it is, because I'm an awkward potato, and I feel like without you guys, this stream would just not be the same. And so, to each and every one of you, my heartfelt gratitude to you as well for continuing to join me after, 12 weeks, guys. We've been doing this for 12 weeks. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yo.
Every Tuesday for 12 weeks.
That's awesome.
So, Miki, you think you're awkward. Remember when it was just me and you on a Miki stream? And it was silence the whole time?
Bless. I mean, yes, that is an attribute to me being awkward. As a content creator, I
you and me both.
As a content creator, I am nothing without you guys. That goes to both the viewers and to those of you who join me on this call. I would literally be reduced to mumbling, fumbling, quiet, and silence, which I don't even know how that works, but that's what it would be, and it would not be nearly as entertaining. So, thank you.
Miki, can I do a shameless self-promo?
Yes.
Okay. So I actually can hold a conversation with myself for hours.
I mean, with myself, I can do that, yeah.
Just tune into my streams on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/thermonuclear, how my name is spelled. I stream a lot. I don't have a set schedule right now because I just bought a restaurant and shit. So it's taking up a lot of time.
It happens. Mm-hmm. But yes, if you guys do want to go ahead and join Nuke on Twitch, he is a fantastic individual and just a lot of fun. And I just like, man, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed to have been able to get to know each and every one of you, and again, not only those in the call, but also the viewers who join. You guys are blessings to me, really. Verbs and words are not enough to express my gratitude to you guys. So I just really hope that each and every one of you recognizes how awesome and amazing you are. So just gonna say that. Before I roll out the final goodbyes, would anybody else like to do a small promotion for themselves?
Cody.
Nah.
A straight ass call out to Cody.
Cody, you wanna.
Why would I do that? Why would I plug myself?
Why wouldn't you plug yourself?
I just have
nothing to plug. What am I gonna plug?
Because you deserve it, Cody? Maybe because you work hard and you do great things and you're amazing?
Oh, well, thank you.
So this is our lovely Cody Chan, also known as Legend by Design.
Nah. Nah,
Does
okay.
a lot of editing for our videos. He also voice acts for a lot of the videos. He also voice acts for some other stuff, which he can tell us about.
One day I will tell you about some of the stuff that I've done. But yes, I have been.
And Cody, that day is today.
Oh my goodness. Well, unfortunately, some of those things are still under strict NDA. However, I will say, since the video's out, I can just say it. Yeah, I'm the voice of will be the voice of Haseo Onijima in Czech.
Woo!
Also buys merch.
I don't have merch, man.
But you will.
Oh, man.
We need to work on that, bud.
You think so?
Yeah. I do. I happen to know this great artist.
Oh gosh.
Watch you say somebody.
I was about to say you were talking about me, right? Because that would be really embarrassing and bad. And I don't know how I feel about that. Shit, this is what you guys are doing to me. Now I'm getting full of myself. This is too much. This is officially too much. Anyways, whatever.
Heard Mickey to multiple other people, and I think you're going to be working with Mosh, hopefully. I don't know how that call went the other day, so.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, on the list. They're on the list. I have a list now. It's kind of weird.
You have a whiteboard now.
I have a whiteboard list now.
Anyway,
yes.
You know, one thing that popped into mind. I know that Tony in the past has had to talk to Toei about copyrights for One Piece. So I think he might be able to send them an email with his picture attached to ask, is this protected under copyright?
Oh my gosh.
They're going to say no.
I hope, yeah, maybe. Hope so.
I hope they say no so we can put on a fucking t-shirt.
I mean, it's best case scenario, but let's be honest. You're going up against a major company. They're gonna. I mean, if you submit it in and say, "Hey, is this okay?" They're gonna say no.
Whatever. But anyways, you guys are amazing. Every single one of you is amazing, and you have worth in my life, and I really can never express how happy I am that you're a part of it. And so with that, I will say that if you want the opportunity to chat more just outside of these streams, I definitely do recommend that you join the Discord. It does publish a lot of our events, a lot of the things that are going on when these videos are going live, and gives you a lot more, just information and opportunities to be able to talk to some of your favorite Fat Dogs and other Fat Dog fans like yourselves. So if you haven't already, I do recommend to join the Discord. We also have a Facebook, and of course,
there's no
as you know,
Patreon command.
As you know, there is the channel that you can subscribe to here, which if you haven't, I do recommend hitting that subscribe button and checking the bell. It costs you nothing, and you get to get all of the updates of what's going on through YouTube directly. If you want to drop a comment or just spread this, word of mouth is one of the best ways to help us get out there and recognized. So each and every one of you is fantastic. I hope you have a good night, a good day, wherever you are, and stay awesome.